over the fence tonight.
Live on Big Dog 1340 AM and 98.9 FM and on FremontMoo.com.
Up in the count, 2-1. This one is rocketed out towards center field. Going back to center field. And McBride, how did he make that catch? Behind his back, looking like Willie Mays.
His 1-2 pitch. Young swings and misses for strike 3, and the Fremont Moo are the 2020 Expedition League champion.
Now let's head to the ballpark.
All right, fans, it's now time for tonight's Sports Night Beer Battle.
Fremont Moo baseball is on the air, live from historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska. It's the 6-8 Pierre Trappers against the 13-3 Fremont Moo. With Zach Berman, this is Nate Rule reporting. It's a muggy night for baseball, not a cloud in sight. Very warm conditions as we get ready for the third game of the series. The Moo have won the first 2 games of this series by a combined 22-4. They were 13-4 winners last night in a game marked by wildness by the Pierre Trapper pitchers. And the Moo were patient and were able to win it going away. This is the pregame show brought to you by Inspro Insurance, a Marshall McClellan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Lincoln, Omaha, and West Des Moines. Go to InSproINS.com for details. The Moo gunning for the sweep tonight, and they have bounced back nicely from the back-to-back losses at Hastings with a pair of dominant wins, and they gun to sweep today. Let's check out our pitching matchup brought to you by Deers Ford in Fremont, USA. When you're ready to be matched up with a perfect Ford or Lincoln, head to DeersFord.com. And the right-hander Dawson Linder starts for the Moo. 2-0 record, a 2.31 ERA. This will be his 4th appearance and his 2nd start. He's thrown 11 2/3 innings, walked 5, and struck out 11. He pitched on Sunday against Badlands, so he's had the last week off. He threw an inning and 2/3 at the Big Sticks, walked 2, and struck out 1. He will face the diminutive right-hander Nick McCollum, 1-0 record, a 4.02 ERA. He picked up the win Sunday against Sioux Falls, started and won 5 2/3 innings. Battled his control, as it seems every Pierre pitcher does. He walked 8 and struck out 7. McCollum this year 1-0, 4.02 ERA. 15 2/3 innings pitched. He has walked 19 and struck out 23. Let's check on today's field condition report brought to you by Extreme Outdoor Power. If you want your yard ready to play ball, get a Husqvarna mower from Rick LaReger at Extreme Outdoor Power, 805 South Broad Street today. Field in good shape. Of course, it's been dry the last couple of days, and after the renovation job that was needed to get the field ready for play Friday, it's been pretty easy the last 2 days to get this playing surface in shape to play, and grass still pretty solid, especially on the infield. The outfield grass is a little dry right now. I think there's a chance of rain first half of next week, so hopefully that'll help that cause. But by and large, field in good shape as we get ready for the third and final game of this 3-game series between the Moo and the Trappers. We'll step aside for a moment, and then coming up on the Inspro Insurance pregame show, we'll check in with Fremont's manager, Shea Bennett. That's coming up after this.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web.
Fremont Moo Baseball.
See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo.
Back here at historic Moeller Field as we get ready for the final game of this 3-game series, the Moo against the Pierre Trappers. And we're speaking with Fremont's manager, Shea Bennett. Last night, Shea, 13-4, another dominant performance by your team. And I think the story of the night, the free passes by Pierre and the advantage you guys were able to take of those free passes, 12 walks, 8 hit batters. How tough is it for your hitters to stay patient, but when they get something they can do something with, jump on it?
Yeah, I mean, on both sides, there's, I think 24 walks total from both teams. So that's definitely something I've never seen. But our guys did a good job of staying disciplined at the plate, kind of staying on their approach, looking for good pitches, something they can do damage with, and taking their free bases when they were given. So, and then we were able to capitalize and cash in when those guys did get on. Especially in that sixth inning, putting up a big 9 spot was huge. Real long inning.
Yeah, very long inning. And, you know, it was extended under weird circumstances. The strikeout of Taylor Howell, the ball gets through the catcher, throwing error, scores a run, really kind of opened up the floodgates, especially in that 6th inning where you had control, but then they just kept taking it to them, and at-bats kept building on each other. How did the approach stay so disciplined in that point where they weren't seeing many strikes?
Right, that's what the impressive part was usually when games get long and kind of drag out like that, guys tend to get a little swing happy and don't really stick to their approach and things of that nature. But like I said, guys just, I mean, from the 1st inning to the 9th inning, no matter how long it was or what new arm came in, they were just staying real disciplined, and got to give them credit for that.
You guys have been undefeated to this point at Moeller Field, and you guys have been good everywhere. Let's not mistake that. But what do you think your team gets out of playing here? What aspects of Moeller Field kind of play into this team's game that maybe other parks don't?
Well, I think number one, the fans. I mean, our guys feed off of the fans' energy. Last 2 nights have been some good crowds out there, and all the players love it. So they feed off of that, and I think Moeller Field is just a good suited field, kind of what our strengths are. We got some guys with some juice who can drive the ball out of the yard. Playing at Hastings and some other big ballparks doesn't really benefit some of those guys. But yeah, I think mainly it's just the fans and feeding off that energy is huge for our guys, and being able to get to good starts early on in the game and then kind of feed off of that, ride it out, and put teams away.
Hoping it starts well and ends well as it has the last 2 nights. Good luck tonight, Shea.
Thank you, Nate.
That is Shea Bennett, the Moo manager, as we get set for Fremont versus Pierre, final game of this 3-game series. We'll step aside for a moment. When the Inspro Insurance pregame show continues, we'll have the starting lineup from Moeller Field after this.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Natural's a good one.
Back with you from historic Moeller Field in Fremont as we get ready for the third game of this three-game set between the Fremont Moo and the Pierre Trappers. The Moo have won the first two games by 9 runs apiece. And for the lineups for Game 3, we'll check in with Zach Berman. The starting lineups presented by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. And Zach, welcome back to our lineup after 2 days slaving away on the camera. What are the lineups for the teams today?
Nate, it's good to be back. Well, for the Trappers, they're looking to avoid getting swept. Richie Williams leads off at center field. Eric Mast, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, he's designated hitting. Batting third, Joey Bramonti playing first base. At fourth, Brock Reinhardt catching and hitting cleanup. Braden Perez batting fifth and playing third base. Cole Yancey, happy birthday to him. He turned 22 today, batting sixth and playing second base. Osborne is in right field, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Brandon Cordes. He's batting short, and Thomas McKenna batting ninth in left field. And Rick McCollum, who per the Pierre Media team is their number one, is on the mound for the Trappers. As for the hometown Moo, looking to complete the series sweep. Tyler Push back in his usual role at center field, leading off Darian Morphew. He had the day off yesterday. He's in right field. Batting second, Austin Callahan. At third base, batting third. You don't even need to know who's batting fourth. It's Brock Reller. He's designated hitting. Luke White batting fifth at first base. Augie Rasmussen had a great day yesterday, batting sixth in left field. Peyton Leeper at short this time, batting seventh. Austin Hayes behind home plate tonight, batting eighth. And Austin Baskin batting ninth. And Dawson Linder, who we haven't seen start much this year, he's usually come out of the bullpen. He's starting for the Moo today. I'm expecting him to at least get some distance in.
And Linder has made one start this year, but the other two appearances were relief appearances, including his last one a week ago at Badlands. His start came on Memorial Day out at Hastings. He went 4 innings, gave up a hit, no runs, walked 3, and struck out 3. Pierre donning the base gold caps with the navy blue bill and the navy blue P on the front. The gold jerseys with the navy blue Trappers on the front, navy blue number front and back, the white pants with the navy blue trim, and the gold and navy blue socks. The Moo donning the base purple caps with a cow head on the front, the purple jerseys with the orange number front and back, the orange Old English F on the front left, the white pants with the purple and orange trim, the purple socks, and the black and white shoes. The Moeller Monster looms down the left field line, 26 feet high from the left field corner all the way to near left center field, not quite all the way into the power alley. And then a normal height fence the rest of the way around. The Moo gunning for the continuation of their undefeated run at historic Moeller Field. They have won their first 7 home games in 2021, and they look to keep it rolling here at Moeller tonight in the series finale against the Trappers. Moo finish up the series with the Trappers tonight, but then they'll host Hastings Tuesday and Wednesday here at Moeller. Both 7:05 first pitches. We'd love to see you out here for either or both of those games here at historic Moeller Field. We'll step aside one more time. First pitch coming up after this.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained, Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family's certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Nate Rohr, Zach Berman back with you from Moeller Field in Fremont. As is his custom, Ben Simonson engaging in a standoff with the opponent over the national anthem.
It's just him.
Yeah, he's the lone fighter in this one. Usually he's got a couple of boys with him, but it's Ben Simonson against 7 Pierre players standing at attention in the epic battle to determine who loves America more. Moo out on the field, Dawson Linder getting loose for Fremont, and let's set up the defense around him. It's been pretty good this year. Fremont has allowed just 5 unearned runs to this point. Rasmussen in left, Bush in center, Morphew in right, Callahan at third, Leaper at short, Baskin at second, White at first, and Hayes catching Dawson Linder. 6'4", 225, a right-hander out of Louisiana Monroe, but a native of Lincoln, Nebraska. He's gone down to the state of Louisiana to play his college ball, which is always a great area for college baseball. LSU, by the way, lost yesterday in the NCAA Super Regionals. We'll get an update on their exploits today against Tennessee, and full check of the NCAA scoreboard as time allows.
Now Linder, it's been a tale of 2 different opponents for him. When he's pitched against Hastings, he's thrown 10 shutout innings combined, but it wasn't great in that June 6th start against Badlands. He pitched only 1 2/3, allowed 3 earned runs, 4 hits. Of course, that was the game where Brock Reller went absolutely bananas. That was his 7 RBI performance. I'm sure Brock is excited to get back up to Dickinson next weekend, for sure.
And we're set to go. And Ben Simonson is being carried off of the field by Jet Trevino. Back to the Moo third base side dugout. We are set to go. Glad you're along with us. First pitch of the game, as always, presented by our friends at La Hacienda, serving up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine. 3140 East Elk Lane across the street from Goodwill.
Well, Ben was standing in the gateway to the dugout, still standing at attention after Jet carried him back.
Richie Williams, the batter, first pitch to him. Misses a bit inside from Linder, ball 1. We're underway at 5:33 Central Time, the temperature 91 degrees. 1-0 the count. Linder delivers, and Williams lifts it right side, fouling out of play, and the count is even 1-1.
You know, after working 2 days in the camera, I was looking up after that foul ball to see, oh boy, I got to turn the camera right. Not tonight.
Nope. 1-1 the count. Linder delivers. That one stays up and into Williams. The count is 2-1. Just underway here at Moeller. Williams, 5'9", 165, a freshman. Just finished his freshman year for the Maine Black Bears. 2-1 pitch. That's a fastball high. He started to swing and held up just in time on the high fastball. Count is 3-1. First look at Richard Williams this weekend. Now Linder, the right-hander. Winds and delivers the 3-1. That fastball up and in, ball 4. Leadoff walk to Richie Williams. And I hope we're not picking up right where we left off from last night when both teams were getting a ton of free passes.
Well, last night, of course, the Moo won 13-4. Some might call it baseball. Others might call it a walk-a-palooza.
Oh, boy.
the Trappers walked 15 Moo batters last night.
He hit a half dozen more as the batter is masked, and the lefty hitter takes a first pitch fastball a bit inside, 1-0 the count. Eric Mast, 308 average with a home run and 6 RBI. Mast just finished his freshman year at Big Bend Community College. Just underway, 1 on, none out. The runner goes, the pitch taken outside corner for a strike. The throw to second, the tag is not in time, and it's a stolen base for Richie Williams.
Good looking jump there from Williams. Hayes threw it a little bit to the right off a second. Good attempt by Leeper to try and tag him in midair, but once again, good jump again by Williams.
Runner at second. Nobody out. 1-1 the count to the left-hand batter, Mast. The set by Linder. The righty brings it home, and Mast swings and fouls it off around home plate, and the count is 1-2. This is a Pierre team that has a very strong Northwestern flavor, a very strong Spokane flavor, and Mast, a native of Spokane, a part of it. A couple other guys in the starting lineup also from Spokane. The set, Linder's 1-2, and Mast swings and misses at a changeup in the dirt for strike 3.
Good looking change there by Linder, and that's more what we're used to seeing of him. He's got that good change. That's his bread and butter for his strikeout pitches.
Runner at second, 1 out. The batter is Joey Bramonti, 3 for 17 with a home run and 3 RBI. Scoreless game. Bramonti at the plate with a runner at second and 1 out in the top of the first. Righty to righty, Bramonti open stance, back of the right box. Linder delivers the first pitch, a curve over the outside corner but low. Ball 1. Bramonti, another Maine product. 6'5", 230. Boy, he looks 6'5". Little crouch on the right side. The 1-ball pitch, Bramonti grounds a foul to the right, and the count is even at 1-1 to Joey Bramonti.
Now, I used to spend my summers up in Maine at an alum of Camp North Star in Poland Spring and University of Maine, about an hour and a half north of that.
Huh. Okay, you're a Northeasterner. First, this 1-1 pitch. We've not made any secret that you're from the Northeast. The 1-1 from Linder, fastball is down and in for ball 2, 2-1. And summer camp is a thing for you people.
Yes, it is.
They send you away. Your parents get rid of you for the whole summer, send you off.
Yeah, it's a Northeast thing. Of course, Bramonti also an alum of Cheshire Academy in Cheshire, Connecticut. Great high school, one of the best athletic high schools in the region up there.
Huh. 2-1 the count, the pitch. Bramonti swings and misses for a strike. Count is 2-2. Scoreless game. Bramonti is the third batter for Pierre. Of course, here in the Midwest, the custom is to keep your kids around during the summer because they're the labor for the farms. Runner at second, 1 out. The set. Linder brings home the 2-2. Bramonti started to go and went around on a pitch in the dirt for strike 3. Meanwhile, Williams hustles down to third and he advances safely. Didn't even have a throw his way because Hayes was focused on tagging out Bramonti for the second out of the inning.
Williams looks really good on the base path tonight. That was another good read and another better jump.
He has a pretty good understanding of what he's doing out there on the base paths. 2 outs. And the batter is Brock Reinert. First pitch to him, he swings and misses. Strike 1. Reinert, left-hand batter. 200 average, no home runs, 8 RBI. Reinert from Woodbury, Minnesota. He swings and misses on that. Change up, strike 2, 0-2.
Now off a third is Williams, who is another native of Massachusetts, another Maine Black Bear.
And a couple of black bears in Nebraska. Where in the heck would you see that other than the Henry Dorley Zoo? The 0-2 pitch, that misses low and away. Ball 1, 1-2. We're in the top of the first. No score. The Moo and Pierre. Fremont seeking the sweep. Now the wind and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Reinert, and he's down on strikes. So after a leadoff walk to Williams, Linder strikes out the side, and the Trappers are done in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Push, Morphew, and Callahan due to hit against the diminutive right-hander Nick McCullum. Half an inning complete. Pierre, nothing. Moo coming up.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Fremont.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now. Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Back with you from historic Moeller Field in Fremont as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. Push, Morphew, and Callahan set to face the right-hander Nick McCollum. He is 5'9", 175, a freshman out of Richmond Hill, Georgia, and Georgia Southwestern State. Pierre's defense has been shoddy this year, 38 unearned runs in 14 games. Not ideal. Defense around him is McKenna in left, Williams in center, Osborne in right, Perez at third, Cordes at short, Yancey at second, Bramante at first, and Reinert catching McCollum. Tyler Push leads it off for the Moo in the throes of a 9-game hitting streak. On the year, hitting .323 with a home run and 12 RBI. Righty to righty, and McCollum deals and hits the outside corner with a fastball that Push thought was low, but strike one, 0-1. Pushed 13 for 43 during that hitting streak. The one-strike pitch from McCollum. Push swings and misses at a slider that was well outside, and the count is 0-2. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless game between the Moo and Pierre after Fremont has captured the first 2 games of the series. 2 strikes to Push, who steps in, and the 0-2. That misses way high and away for a ball, now 1-2. Outfield shading Push to the right. The infield back and playing Push to pull. 1-2, the count to Tyler Push. And McCollum delivers low and away for ball 2. 2-2 the count. A lot of hitting room in left center field if Push can pull one. 2-2 the count. McCollum deals. Push swings and misses on a slider out of the zone. 1 gone in the bottom of the first.
Tyler Push has not looked like himself as of late.
Batting for the Moo,
So, would you call it a slump?
Well, he's got a 9-game hitting streak going, so I don't know how you can call it a slump, but he's chased some stuff out of the zone.
He's more uncomfortable at the plate as of late.
No, I could buy that. Darian Morphew, the batter, left-hand hitter, and the first one to him. Morphew grounds to first. To his right, Bramante makes a backhand stop, throws to first. The pitcher mishandles the feed, and everybody is safe.
That looked like a good little flip there from Bramante, but McCollum just tried to backhand it, and it went off the heel of his glove.
Likely to be an error. We'll see
Number 36.
if it's on the pitcher or the first baseman. They'll be shocked to know point streak is malfunctioning. Runner at first, 1 out, and the batter is Austin Callahan. Righty to lefty, the set. And now a throw to first, and Back in there diving is Morphew. No score. We're in the bottom of the first. Runner at first with one out. Batter is Callahan on a 6-game hitting streak, 13 for 27. It'll be an error on Pierre's pitcher. Pitch is over the outside corner, called a strike. Count is 0-1. Callahan, 371 average, no home runs, 10 RBI, powerful left-hand bat. Outfield playing him to pull, infield shaded that way as well. As Callahan dribbles a ground ball to the right. The pitcher, McCollum, comes off the mound, fields and flips to first in time to retire Callahan, who never moved from the batter's box. On to second is Morphew. Callahan cannot believe that pitch was not called a foul ball. Callahan thought that fouled off his foot. Chet Trevino, the Moo first base coach, is down the line to question the call as well. And now the home plate umpire is seeking help from the base umpire. All the while, Austin Callahan has not moved an inch from the left-hand batter's box.
Well, we all know what happened yesterday when the Moo got a break, is they're going to call Callahan out, and Trevino cannot believe it. Callahan stayed in the box. Callahan is not moving.
Shea Bennett, the Moo manager, also down the line, but Callahan is out. The play goes 1-3. Morphew on to second, and now 2 outs.
Wow, I can't believe that.
Yeah, usually as a hitter, if you hit a ball off your leg, you've usually got a pretty good idea that it happened, no? Oh well. Runner at second, 2 outs. The batter is Reller. Scoreless on the bottom of the first. The righty McCollum brings home the first one, and Brock takes hard of the plate at the knees, called a strike, 1-1. Reller with hits in 11 out of his 12 games for the Moo. .413 average to lead the team. 7 home runs, that leads the team, and 19 RBI. Powerful left-hand bat, Morphew at second, 2 outs the set. The 1-strike pitch, and that misses outside, a fastball for ball 1, and we're even at 1. Reller back in there. Outfield playing Reller to pull to right. Infield shaded to the right as well. The set, the 1-1. McCollum misses down and in with a slider. Count is 2-1. As dangerous as Reller is, it would not surprise me if the Trappers pitch around him here and instead opt to work to Luke White, even though White is no slouch with the bat. Reller is blisteringly hot right now. The 2-1 on the way. Brock swings and misses on a changeup for strike 2, and the count is 2-2.
Dangerous pitch inside in the zone, and that's what Brock usually loves to go after. But good movement on the changeup there from McCollum, who's got good stuff. His fastball especially seems to be his go-to pitch.
Runner at second, 2 outs, scoreless bottom of the first. The pitch, Reller swings and lines this one into right center field, down for a hit. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Morphew will walk in to score after Reller's RBI double to right center field, and it's 1-0 Fremont in the bottom of the first.
Another changeup in the zone, and you're not going to get that ball past Brock Reller 2 times in a row. We saw it happen with the big sticks. They tempt him with something on the inside. He wouldn't bite, and the next pitch he'd hit it out towards right field, and he did it again.
Number 25.
So much for pitching around him.
Nope. Perhaps they should have. Third double of the year for Brock as he drives in run number 20. Here's Luke White, hits in 3 of his 4 games with the Moo. The set, the first one from McCollum, and it's fastball outside corner, called strike 1-1. White hitting 200, a home run, and 4 RBI. Powerful right-hand bat against the righty McCollum. Reller off second, 2 outs, a run in. The pitch. White takes slider in the dirt for a ball. It squirts away from the catcher, Reinert, into the grass to the right of home plate, but not far enough to allow Reller to try and advance. Moo with a 1-0 lead. We are in the bottom of the first. 1-1 the count to Luke White. The set. McCollum checks Reller at second and delivers, and White chases a slider, low and away, strike 2. And the count is 1-2. Augie Rasmussen on deck for the Moo, and he had a terrific game last night. White trying to hand the inning off to him at least this set. The 1-2 to Luke. He swings and misses at one in the dirt for strike three. They have to throw to first to complete the strikeout, and Reinert throws it to Monty in time to end the inning. But Fremont gets on the board as they post a run on one hit, aided by one error, and with one runner left on base. We go to the second. Perez, Yancey, and Osborne due to hit for the Trappers. One complete, Moo 1, Pierre nothing.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
My husband and I love to live in Nebraska.
It's the good life.
We always vacation here.
Love those Nebraska state parks.
We love to eat here.
Where are you going to get a better steak?
And we love to play here, especially Nebraska Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot, drawing 7 days a week, and all the proceeds go back to our state.
Hey, honey, this weekend, let's buy some Nebraska Pick 5 tickets, go to a state park, and grill some steaks.
Like our first date.
I'm no amateur.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
The Fremont YMCA is the largest YMCA in the United States and has everything you need to strengthen your family in mind, body, and spirit. The nearly 250,000 square foot facility includes 4 full-size gymnasiums, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a steam sauna, a hot tub, 5 indoor tennis courts, an Olympic-sized ice arena, 5,000 square feet of wellness center, and an air-conditioned fitness studio, 3 racquetball courts, a fully equipped gymnastics center, an indoor suspended track, and more. Visit the YMCA at 810 North Lincoln Avenue and see what the Y can do for you today.
For the Trappers, number 13, Brendan
Top of the second inning at Moeller Field. Fremont with a 1-0 lead on Pierre. The batter is Brandon Perez against the right-hander Dawson Linder. Dawson's first pitch fastball is swung on and missed, strike one by Perez. Brandon Perez, 182 average this year. No home runs, 2 RBI. The one-strike pitch from Linder. Swung on and fouled out a play to our right. The count is 0-2, and that foul ball brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply for a job today at LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. 2 strikes to Perez. Linder delivers, and that's a fastball over the inner half but low. Ball 1-1-2. Brandon Perez, a senior out of Lilliburn, Georgia. 1-2 the count. Linder taking a long time, still looking in, now winds and deals. And Perez swings and misses that one in the dirt for strike 3. It squirts away from Hayes, who picks it up and throws to first in time. 1 gone in the top of the second inning.
4th swinging strikeout in a row for Linder, and boy, does he look good.
Tells you his stuff is pretty live if Pierre can't touch it. 1 out. No one on. We're in the top of the second with the Moo leading at 1-0. Here's Cole Yancey, 235 average, no home run, 6 RBI. Linder throws the first one. Yancey cues the ground ball towards second. Charging his Baskin. He has it, flips to first in time. 2 gone.
It's not an easy play there by Baskin. Had to charge it and then get the throw across his body to his right. Good play, and the birthday boy Yancey retired on 1 pitch.
Now the batter is Bennett Osborne. Osborne, a freshman from Century College and a native of South Dakota. Meager 133 average thus far for Osborne, who stands just 5'9". First pitch to him is down and in, ball 1. No home runs, 2 RBI for Pierre's right fielder. Nobody on, 2 outs. The outfield playing Osborne to pull. Infield shading to the left as well. The 1-ball pitch, Osborne swings and loops one down the left field line. It lands for a hit. And Osborne around first, trying for second. The throw in from Rasmussen. The tag by Baskin is there, and they got him. What a throw by Rasmussen. Baskin had to dive to slap the tag on him. He got it on him. The inning is over. Pierre disagrees with the call, but it does not matter, as the single and then the 7 4 putout ends the inning.
He totally blew a stop sign. The second you saw Rasmussen field the ball off a bounce, what a job by him on a ball that had some spin on it, too. He had to get in front of it and block it out in left field, and then unleashed a rocket over to second base. Great tag, and Osborne blew right through the stop sign at first. You could see the Pierre coaches telling him, hold up, hold up, hold up. Big mistake.
We go to the bottom of the second inning with a score, Moo 1, Pierre nothing.
At Methodist, our doctors, nurses, and team members
work together to ensure you receive
the level of expertise and compassion that you deserve.
Whether it's in Omaha, Council Bluffs,
Fremont, or any of the surrounding areas,
we all share a common goal:
delivering outstanding care and exceptional outcomes
for every patient.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
Whether for pregame or postgame, Fremont Moo fans fill up with fresh, never-frozen chicken fingers at Raising Cane's. Enjoy their delicious Texas toast, piping hot French fries, and of course, their delicious, fresh, never-frozen chicken fingers dipped in Cane's secret special dipping sauce before or after any Fremont Moo game. And stay cool with their fresh lemonade or an iced tea. Stop in at 1058 East 23rd Street in Fremont. Raising Cane's, one love.
Bottom of the second inning in Fremont. Moo 1, Pierre nothing. Augie Rasmussen leads it off, and man, what a day he turned in yesterday. He was 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Knocked in 4 runs. Moo with a 1-0 lead, bottom of the second. Rasmussen just gunned down Osborne, trying to stretch a single to a double. Nick McCollum winds and deals the first one. Rasmussen swings and lifts this one to left field and deep. McKenna going back to the Moeller Monster and gone! Home run! Augie Rasmussen, and the Moo now lead it 2-0 in the second.
After what he did in yesterday's contest, he was a triple away from the cycle to come out today and start off with a defensive assist and then a home run oppo taco. Augie Rasmussen is just feeling it right now, and it's just the rest of the team feeding off his energy.
And that was some good wood toward the Christensen Lumberyard. And Christensen Lumber, the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. First pitch to Peyton Leeper, high and away, ball 1. So the Moo now with a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second. 1-ball pitch up and into Leeper, now 2-0. Fremont picking up right where it left off last night. The 2-ball pitch from McCollum. This is high and away, now 3-0. Leeper with a hit in both games for the Moo this year. The 3-0 to the switch hitter up there left-handed is outside ball 4.
From what I heard over from the wonderful Pierre Trappers announcer Tyler Katz, who's down on the other end of this booth, he told me that Nick McCollum was their number 1, and the Moo don't seem to agree with that.
2-0 Fremont. We're in the bottom of the second. 1 on, none out. Ryan Hayes, the batter, takes the first one low, ball 1. Hayes 4 for 17 with 3 RBI and a double. 1-0 the count. McCollum set and deals. Hayes takes over the outside corner for a strike. We're even at 1.
I mean, granted, his ERA is at 4.02, 1 win, 2 no decisions. He did shut out 5 innings in his first appearance.
The 1-1 pitch, Hayes fouls it straight back, out of play, count at 1-2. This is not a great Pierre pitching staff. A team ERA of 5.5, prone to walking people. That's not a recipe to win.
Especially with a Moo team that's prone to not swinging at anything unless it's right where they like it.
Leeper at first, nobody out. The 1-2. Hayes dribbles the ground ball, left side foul. Still 1-2 to the Moo catcher. Fremont with a 2-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the second inning. RBI double by Brock Reller in the first. Leadoff home run by Augie Rasmussen, his second home run of the year, to begin this, the bottom of the second inning. 1-2 to Hayes, the set by McCollum. He brings it home. Hayes takes up and in, ball 2, 2-2 the count. Hayes, the number 8 hitter in the Fremont order. Right-hand batter, back of the box. Straight up stance, crowding the plate slightly. The set, the 2-2. Hayes swings, pops it up, foul ground, first base side. Bramante in into his left, and he makes the foul ball catch for the first out of the bottom of the second.
Good recovery pitch there by McCollum after Hayes battled back a little bit in the count.
Runner at first, 1 out. A run in this inning. And the batter is Austin Baskin. 2 for 10 so far this season. Fremont with a 2-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Righty to righty, the set. And McCollum delivers. First pitch is up and in, ball 1. Not a cloud in sight. Perfect day for baseball here in eastern Nebraska. 1-0 the count, the set. McCollum delivers, and it's a fastball over the inside corner. Strike 1, we're even at 1.
Well, it's definitely hot out, I'll tell you that much. Hot enough where I was filling up water balloons in the pregame, and I asked one of the Moo to throw one at me. It hurt.
The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss for a strike. Count at 1-2. You don't tell guys with live arms to pelt you with water balloons. Come on now.
I gave Ryan Koski the wrong water balloon. He pelted me in the back.
That'll teach you.
Did feel it after the sting of it. It felt pretty good.
All right. 1-2 the count. McCollum deals, and Baskin lifts one to left, back into his left. McKenna, and he makes the catch. A couple of steps in front of the track for the second out in the bottom of the second inning. This broadcast coming your way on FremontMoo.com and on KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska. Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM. I'm Nate Rohr, joined by Zach Berman at historic Moeller Field on the south end of Fremont, Nebraska. 2-0. The Moo lead the Pierre Trappers. Fremont gunning for a series sweep of Pierre. Leaper at first with 2 outs. The batter is Tyler Push. McCollum set and delivers, and the first pitch misses over the outer half, but low, ball 1. Push struck out swinging his first time up. The speedy right-hand batter, the Fremont native. 2 Fremont natives in the lineup again tonight with Push and Callahan, 1 and 3 respectively. Now the 1-ball pitch. Push dribbles a ground ball to the right of the mound, charging to his right. McCollum stumbles and just has to stick it in his back pocket. It's an infield single for Push. It was just a little dribbler with some English in and to the right of the mound.
If you're a Pierre fielder, there is not a worse person to hit a baseball like that than Tyler Push, who just, you could tell he was going to be safe from the second he took off, but it didn't help the ball had spin on it either.
Or that McCollum stumbled.
Even if McCollum plays it cleanly, I don't think there's a play.
I don't think so. I think you're right. 2 on, 2 out. Here is Darian Morphew, who reached on an error by McCollum his first time up. It was on a grounder to first, and McCollum dropped the feed from Bramante. And the first pitch is over the outer half of the plate at the knees, called a strike 0-1 to Morphew.
Now Darian Morphew, the Moo only response to the New England-led squad in Pierre. He's a student over at Brown in Providence, Rhode Island.
Now the 1-strike pitch, low and away for a ball, 1-1, but a native of Texas. Correct?
Yes.
So he wasn't going to summer camp. He wasn't eating chowder. 1-1 the count, the set. McCollum checks second. Looks again, now delivers, and misses low and away with a slider. Ball 2, 2-1.
Oh, man, I'd kill for some chowder right now.
I have never been to the region of New England. So not Boston, not Providence, nowhere. 2-1 the count, the set. McCollum deals. Morphew rolls a ground ball toward first. Bramante charges to his right, juggles. He has no play. Everybody's safe.
That ball had a little bit of chowder on it, you could say that, but Bramante couldn't field it properly, and it's just been over on the right side of the infield. It has just been a nightmare situation for Bramante and these Trapper right infielders.
We'll see how it's scored, as even had Bramante taken it cleanly, I'm not so sure he would have gotten the out. Bases loaded. 2 outs. The batter is Callahan, and the first pitch is a curve that drops outside. 1-0. So the Moo look to add to their 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Leaper at third, Leaper, Push, and Morphew, the 3 base runners, a ground ball to first. Bramante steps on the bag to retire Callahan and end the inning. It's time for me to take a bathroom break, and the way I called that last ball, I probably should. It's brought to you by Wheezy Plumbing and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty. At Wheezy Plumbing, call 721-6908. To complete at Moeller, 2-0, the Moo lead Pierre.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill in a canoe, holding a beer instead of a paddle. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Trust the G-Force team at Getchman Heating and Air Conditioning for your home comfort needs. Whether it's a repair on your heating or air conditioning system or a full replacement, Getchman's skilled professional technicians are technicians you can trust with your house keys. Give them a call if the dog days of summer get the better of your AC, or if you want to give your heating system a tune-up before cooler weather rolls in. For technicians you can trust with your house keys, call Getchman's, the G-Force team at 402-721-6301 in Fremont. Just like the Fremont Moo rolling through the Expedition League, Bassett Truck and Trailer keeps your trucks and trailers rolling. From full truck and trailer repair to overhauls and towing, Bassett Truck and Trailer Repair is your truck and trailer repair experts. They also offer 3-axle truck alignments, roadside assistance, free estimates, and Department of Transportation inspections. Bassett has been in business since 2014. They have ASE certified technicians and quick turnaround on services. Call 402-909-3902 for all your truck and trailer repair needs.
Top of the third inning, and boy, does it feel good to be back on the play-by-play pipes for the first time in a couple days. Zach Berman, Nate Rohr, the Fremont Moo leading the Pierre Trappers 2 games to none in the series, and 2 runs to none in the top of the third inning is 8-9-1 due up for Pierre, and that begins with Braden Cortez, who will dig in against the righty Linder. First pitch from Linder, low and away, fastball for ball 1. The Moo scoring there, too, and an RBI double from Brock Reller in the bottom of the first, and an opposite field home run by Augie Rasmussen in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is outside on a fastball for ball 2. Cortez, 9 for 41 in the season, batting .219, no home runs, and 2 RBIs. Righty to righty, here's the 2-0 pitch, and that is inside, just barely misses the plate. Count goes 3-0. Linder has only allowed 1 base runner since the leadoff walk. He's a pitch away from allowing another one. 3-0. Dealing is Linder, and that is high and inside for ball 4. So a leadoff base runner to tussle with for the Moo as Braden Cortez reaches on a 4-pitch walk, and that brings up Thomas McKenna, who's been on a bit of a hot streak, you could say, for Pierre, one of their better hitters at the bottom of the order, but he's having a pretty good season. Batting .333. Runner off of first is Cortez, and Linder deals righty to righty. McKenna shows bunt, but Linder misses outside with ball 1. 2-0 Moo. Thanks for joining us and spending your Sunday evening with us. Whether you're on the stream, on YouTube, or listening on the radio. 1-0, checking the bunt and pulling back. 2-0 is the count on Tommy McKenna. 333 hitter, another Spokane native out of Spokane Falls Community College. Stands at 5'7", 155. 2-0, runner goes. Here's the pitch, and it's hit right at Leaper, who's going to have to field and fire in his backhand across the diamond in time to Luke White, as Cortez got the jump, eliminating any chance of a double play, but still a nice 6-3, and you take one out over none. And now a runner on second and one down.
Really a very nice play by Leaper as he was breaking toward the bag at second to cover on the steal attempt by Cortez, and that ground ball was to his right. He had to take a quick step to his right to make the backhand stop, and his throw was good too.
Richie Williams, the Massachusetts native, digs in. First pitch, check swing. It's not going to matter, called strike one. Richie Williams, a native of Georgetown, Massachusetts, so pack you can't have it yet. Native of St. John's Prep High School, University of Maine Black Bear. The 0-1 swung on and missed on the heat right down the middle, count 0-2. Now I'll get you where St. John's Prep is momentarily. Runner off second is Cortez. He reached on the walk. St. John's Prep is, I believe it is in upstate New York. Get you back on that in a second. The 0-2, and that is fouled off into the screen behind home plate. Count 1-2.
Ooh!
St. John's Prep. I will pull that up in a second. It doesn't say where it is. I believe it's in upstate New York. My goodness, there are a gazillion St. John's Preps. The 0-2 swung on and missed as Williams goes down on the swinging strikeout. Fifth strikeout of the game for Linder, and there's two down.
Linder goes to the curveball there to finish off Williams, and now two outs, and that runner at second seems like he's dying on the vine.
Eric Mast at the plate, the lefty hitter, with a runner off second. Cortez, Moo lead 2-0. First pitch, changeup, swung on and missed. And the count is 0-1. Happy belated birthday to Eric Mast as he turned another year older yesterday.
It was his 21st, right?
21st birthday.
Wow.
Nowhere better to celebrate your 21st than in Fremont, Nebraska. The 0-1 to Mast, runner off second. Pitch is taken on the outside corner. Good pitch by Linder for strike two.
How about this from Linder? He starts out the inning throwing 6 straight balls. He gets that ground out for the first out. Starting with the ground out, he's thrown 7 straight strikes, and he's 1 strike away from finishing off the inning.
Best pitchers can always turn it on at a moment's notice. Runner off second is Cortez. The 0-2 to Mass. It swung on and missed. Count goes 0-2. Got a little bit ahead of myself there.
It was fouled off there. Barely got a piece of it.
I did not see it get fouled off, so my bad. We do it again. Good job by Mass to keep the inning alive on a pitch that clearly beat him. Mass 308 hitter, 8 for 26. The 0-2 again. This time he hits it on the ground to White. Backhands, fields, fires to Linder, and it gets off his glove. Everybody's safe. Cortez holds up at third. So it's going to be an error on somebody, either White or Linder. We'll see. Runners in the corners, 2 outs.
Tough play. White ranged far to his right to track that one down, and Linder came over to cover from the mound, and White had to hit a moving target.
It's going to be an error on Linder. So an E1.
Seems about right.
So now runners in the corners for Bramonti, the North Andover, Massachusetts native. Another University of Maine Black Bear. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. First pitch, runner goes. Hayes double clutches it and doesn't even attempt to throw. As had he had thrown it, you could have seen Cortez taking off. So now strike one, 1-0-1 the count, second and third. See if Linder can work out of this little jam, keeping his Moo up 2. The 0-1, Linder deals righty to righty, drops in, strike 2 at the knees. Count 0-2. Trappers have struck out 5 times against Dawson Linder, who's had his best stuff, but he just committed an error that has put him in his first little bit of trouble so far. 0-2 count, 2 on, 2-0 Moo. The pitch is swung on and chopped down the third base line and foul. We stay 0-2. Due up for the Moo should Linder get out of this unscathed. Reller White and the Enfuego Augie Rasmussen. But let's try it again after Bramonti calls time. first error committed by the Moo this series. That was, of course, the bobble by Linder. Let's try it again. Runners off second and third. 2 outs, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Linder deals righty to righty. Swung on and fouled off his foot. We stay 0-2. Runner off of third is Cortez. Runner off second, Eric Mast. 2-0 Moo our score. Big pitch incoming for Linder early in this contest. We're 2 outs at the top of the third. No leads for either runner. The 0-2. Linder deals to Bramante, righty to righty. Delivery windup, here's the pitch. Inside and just a bit low. Good take there by Bramante. We go 2-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's do it again. Righty to righty. Linder deals to Bramante, looking to escape the jam. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. The breaking ball sends down Bramante hacking. The 6th strikeout of the game for Dawson Linder. He escapes the jam. The Trappers leave 2 on and trail to the Moo 2-0 after 2 1/2.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Your home away from home is Baymont Inn & Suites in Fremont, 2700 North Dyers Parkway in Fremont, just off of U.S. Route 275 and Route 30. Baymont offers free Wi-Fi, a 24/7 diner, and fitness center. Rest in clean, comfortable rooms before you come out to Moeller Field for a Fremont Moo game, or whatever brings you to Fremont. Ask for the Fremont Moo Friends and Family rate and stay at Baymont Inn for just $55 a night.
Navigator Motor Coaches can take care of all of your traveling needs, from church groups to touring professionals, as well as professional sports groups, schools, and colleges. Navigator can take the stress out of driving your group to its destination. Visit navigatorbus.com or give them a call, talk to their sales representatives, and leave the driving to their trained professional operators. Navigator Motor Coaches, proud partners of the Fremont Moo.
Bottom of the third inning, 2-0 Fremont over the Pierre Trappers. Our score, Zach Berman, Nate Rohr. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Moo, and that begins with Brock Reller, who had an RBI double in his first plate appearance. He's 20 for 47, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. First pitch from the righty McCullum comes inside, and it hits the home plate umpire, who is in a world of pain as he's shaking it off behind the mound, or behind the plate. Couldn't tell where it got him. Looked like it got him on the, almost on the knee, it looked like.
Must have been the knee. He is hobbling around still to the right of the plate.
So a painful ball 1.
Moo coaches will check in on him, as will the training staff provided by Fremont Methodist.
That's what scares me about. Have you ever been hit with a baseball before?
Yes.
Full speed pitch baseball. Yeah, that's what scares me about an ump. You can only wear so much armor or padding or helmet, but one poorly located pitch, especially in an unguarded area like a knee, and that's going to show up purple in the morning as the umps both convene, and hopefully he is okay.
He's going to continue in the game, and he gets a polite round of applause from the faithful here at Moeller. He dusts off the plate, and we'll reset.
Get him some ice after this frame. So 1-0 to Reller out of Minnesota Crookston. I would highly recommend not throwing pitches in the inside corner if I'm McCullum. Here's the 1-0 again. It's high and outside for ball 2. We've been wondering when pitchers are going to start realizing that he's going to need the Barry Bonds treatment. You got to pitch around this guy.
Yeah, you cannot throw this guy a strike when it matters.
2-0 to Reller, swung on and fouled back. That was a strike, and Reller just missed it. Count 2-1. I do believe Brock is still leading the league in home runs, despite not having hit one since a week ago. And, of course, last week was his 3 home runs, 7 RBI explosion in Dickinson, the 2-1 pitch. Just outside at the knees, count 3-1 on Brock. Now, I can get you the leaderboard for home runs when I get the chance. A 3-1 pitch to Reller. Swung on and missed. Good outside pitch there by McCollum was foul tipped. Count goes to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. McCollum deals to Reller. Here's the full count pitch, and Reller weakly chops it to McCollum, who's going to pick it up and not take any risks and sprint over to the bag himself for out number 1.
Should note, Bramante, the first baseman, had taken it himself out of the play, ranging to his right. So even if McCollum had wanted to flip the ball to the first baseman, there was nobody over there. So it was McCollum or bust.
So score at 1 unassisted, and Luke White, who struck out swinging his first time up, digs in, righty to righty against McCollum. The first pitch is swung on it high in the air, deep left field, back towards that monster, and it's off the monster, off the glove of McKenna. Holding up at first is Luke White with a long, loud single. McKenna made a stab at it as he jumped up right near that Fremont YMCA sign. He couldn't corral it off the high wall, so a 1-out, long, loud single by White gets the Moo a runner on first with 1 out for Rasmussen.
Now that hit down on the fence. It's not like it hit high off the Moeller monster, but still a long, loud single. That is a fairly shallow left field, so understandable that White was only able to get a single from it.
Very much like the green monster, except it's not green, there's not seats up top. First pitch to Augie Rasmussen. Outside for ball 1. Rasmussen 6 for 14. He's batting 500. 6 for 14, about 400. That's taken outside for ball 2. Rasmussen yesterday, 3 for 4 yesterday, triple shy of the cycle. Comes in today, throws out a trapper in left field in the top of the 2nd, homers in the bottom of the 2nd. He is on fire. The 2-0 pitch to Rasmussen, hit through the right side and through for a base hit. Rasmussen stays hot, and he's 2 for 2 today, and the Moo of 2 on and 1 out.
The depth of this lineup is just staggering, and especially if Rasmussen's going to continue to show power, you just don't know where an easy out is. I don't know that there is an easy out right now in the Fremont lineup, and in Rasmussen, you've got a guy that's shown even more than line drive power. He's got some legit pop.
Can't wait to see him out in Badlands this weekend where all the power drifts to right field. Peyton Leeper takes a first pitch, ball 1, a little bit low. Runners off first and second, and there is 1 out. The Moo lead the Pierre Trappers 2-0. Luke White off of second, Augie Rasmussen off of first. 1-0 to Leeper catches the strike zone for ball 1. White not much of a threat to steal. Rasmussen vice versa.
Though White had a few stolen bases last year, so don't fall asleep on him.
1-1 pitch, and that is high and inside for ball 2 on Peyton Leeper, who made a nice play at short in the top of the frame. Leeper, a Southeastern Missouri State student, or SEMO as we call it down in the Show Me State. 2-0 pitch, and Leeper fouls it straight back into the netting. Count goes 2-2. He was at the NCAA tournament. They did make it as far as the regionals, the Red Hawks, but I believe they faltered to Southern Mississippi.
It was the Oxford Regional, and they were 2-Q in it, as I recall.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, Moo up 2. Looking to extend the lead. Righty to lefty, McCollum sets and deals to Leeper, and Leeper lines it into right field for a base hit. Stabbed by Osborne. Let's see if they wave home White. No, they don't. So it's bases loaded and 1 out for Austin Hayes on the 3rd consecutive single by a Moo batsman. So the bases are locked, loaded, and ready to fire at command for the number 8 hitting catcher.
Like the Moose staying in their approach in this inning. They're not trying to do too much. They're not swinging out of their shoes. They're just taking what McCollum's giving them, and they're stringing hits together. Now they need a big hit to cash them in.
Hayes has had an okay start to the season. He takes the first pitch and swung on and misses for strike one. I'm sure Austin Hayes would love to be the first Fremont Moo to hit a grand slam this season. We have not seen one yet. And they've had their chances. The 0-1 to Hayes, outside and away for ball one. The Moo have 16 home runs this season. None of them have been grand slams. The 1-1 outside for ball two. So White is off of third, Rasmussen off of second, Leaper off first. They've all reached via singles. 2-1 is the count to Hayes with one out, and Nick McCollum in a world of trouble right now. He deals 2-1 righty to Hayes, so it's inside. Did that get him? I do not think it did, so the count will go to 3 balls and a strike on Hayes. Another ball walks in a run. Don't want that to happen, especially with Austin Baskin due up. Not another and like you've mentioned, there's no easy outs in this lineup. So you dodge one bullet just to step up to another one. The 3-1 pitch, and that swung on and fouled back. Count goes full. Good pitch there by McCollum to jam Hayes. Nebraska Lottery visiting scoreboard before this big pitch. Only score update I have for you. I'm not sure if this lasts, but Canyon County's got a lead over Spearfish, 1-0. 3-2, bases loaded. The delivery to Hayes. Swung on it high in the air. Deep left field. It's going to be caught by McKenna. Tagging and scoring is White. And the Moo lead 3-0 on a sac fly. That looked like it was going a lot further off the bat. My bad. But a good-looking swing by Hayes, just didn't time it up quite right. Regardless, scores a run. So now 2 on, 2 out for Baskin.
Still did what he needed to do in driving that ball to the outfield to score at least one. You'd think the Moo could cash in one more. You think in an inning where you get 3 hits, you ought to get a little more than 1 run.
Chomping at the bits to call a grand slam. My bad. First pitch to Baskin, inside and high, nearly hits him. Ball 1. 4th RBI in the season for Hayes. And now Baskin, who's 2 for 10. 2 RBIs. He flew out his first time up. Runners off first and second. The 1-0 to Hayes, or to Baskin, is taken low for ball 2. Now you walk Baskin, which Nick McCollum is 2 pitches away from doing. And then you flip over the lineup, and that's Tyler Push and Darian Morphew territory. You don't want to do that. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Baskin. The count is 2-1.
A little late decision for Baskin to swing, as I think that changeup tempted him, the changeup up in the zone, and just pulled the trigger too late.
2-1. McCollum deals righty to Baskin. Inside, count goes 3-1. McCollum, especially the inside part of the plate, losing the strike zone. And the Moo so disciplined, and so much of that is because of Coach Shea Bennett and Jet Trevino. Might be the best coached at the plate summer ball team I've ever seen, is swinging on the 3-1 as Baskin. Count goes full. High fastball there from McCollum, and Baskin couldn't rear back and let it fly in time. So 2 on, 2 out. The Moo already pushing 1 home. They're up 3-0. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's hit on the ground to short. Cortez underhand flips it to second in time. Risky job there by Cortez to underhand flip with Rasmussen getting up there, but a sac fly by the Moo extends the lead to 3-0.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Fremont Moo Baseball!
See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Top of the fourth inning here from beautiful historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska. Zach Berman, Nate Rohr with you on the call today. 3-0 Moo as we head to the fourth. And before we get going, I have been made aware that the whole family is down watching the game back home in Monmouth Beach, New Jersey. I'd like to wish a happy 80th birthday to my wonderful grandfather, Michael Schechter. So, Poppy, I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Schechter.
So, 4, 5, and 6 due up for Pierre. I'm still conditioned to say Hastings, my goodness. First pitch from Linder is swung on and hit in the air to right, and that's going to get over the glove of Baskin for a base hit by Brock Reinhardt, who's got his 8th hit of the season. First hit of the afternoon for Pierre. Or excuse me, second base hit, as the Osborne play was called a hit. So Braden Perez due up for Pierre. He struck out his first time up. Another runner off a first to deal with for Linder. That is Reinhardt. First pitch taken on the outside corner for a called strike one.
You might remember Brandon Perez from such misadventures as Friday night in relief when he walked 6 in an inning and a third.
0-1 to Perez, swung on and fouled back quickly to 0-2. Now Linder is only 3 innings through, and he's already struck out 6, and he's 1 pitch away from a 7th strikeout. The 0-2 pitch from Linder to Perez, righty to righty. Runner off first is Reinhardt. Here's the 0-2, and that's fouled high off the screen. A little bit higher, that's a souvenir. Count stays 0-2. Another scoreboard update for you. Mining City, a 5-1 lead over Casper. Otherwise, Badlands, Wheat City, Western Nebraska, and Hastings both still scoreless. Grounded to third. Callahan fields, fires on the second base. That gets away from Leaper. Going to third is Reinhardt. That's a clear error on Callahan, an uncharacteristic error. Puts runners in the corners with nobody out. So Linder's going to have to work out of this. So they're going to call it a fielder's choice and an error.
Callahan just buried the throw towards second base, which is a shame because he had the right play in mind, get the lead runner.
So first and third for the birthday boy, Cole Yancey. First pitch to Yancey is spiked for ball 1. 3-0 Moo after 3. But in the top of the fourth, the Trappers threatening to climb back in. The Trappers, you have to remember, they led in the top of the first inning yesterday before the Moo ended up dropping a 13 unanswered run anvil on their heads.
Brought to you by the good folks at Acme Company. You remember that from the Roadrunner cartoons?
Well, I just watched a trailer for Space Jam 2 before the game. First, the 1-0 is fouled back, count 1-1. I'm sorry, it looks terrible. Not that I'm a fan of the first movie because Jordan can't act. LeBron's a better actor than Michael. But all the jokes just seem so stale, which is a shame because the Looney Tunes are still the best.
Sure, I can agree with that.
1-1, runner goes. Hayes fields and fires it. It is in time at second to cut down Perez. What a throw by Ryan Hayes. So score at 2-4 as Baskin applies the tag. And now a runner on third with 1 out, and that surely lightens the load for Linder. Cool little bit of alliteration there. So now 2-1 is the count. Great throw by Hayes. Linder deals to Yancey, high 3-1. Now Ryan Hayes, it was a perfect throw out. And Hayes sized it up perfectly, fielded and fired, and a perfect tag from Baskin, the 3-1. Fly ball right field, that's going to hook foul. We go full.
And he had the wherewithal to throw down very often. When you've got a first and third, you don't throw down to second. so you don't risk that runner from third scoring, but the runner at third is Reinhardt, the catcher, not very speedy.
Big pitch coming, 3-2 count, runners off third. Here's the delivery, swung on and missed. Down goes Yancey, strikeout number 7 for Dawson Linder, and there are 2 down here in the fourth.
Nasty slider there by Linder. That thing had a ton of left to right break, and there was nothing Yancey could do with it.
Dawson, wash your hands. I got some Purell up here in the booth if you need it. So the beer batter for the Trappers due up, and it's Bennett Osborne, and the first pitch to Osborne fouled out to right field, count 0-1. Runner off third is Reinhardt, who reached on the single. Perez reached on an error, but then was cut down attempting to steal second by Ryan Hayes. Linder 2 pitches away from getting out of this. The 0-1 check swing did not, he did go, says the appeal. So the crowd got their money's worth with the beer batter yesterday. Caden Cardozo not playing today, but Moo faithful looking for Bennett Osborne to perform a similar task. Linder 1 pitch away from his 8th strikeout of the game. Here is the 0-2. Inside, nice block by Hayes. Count goes 1-2. Runner off third is Reinhardt, who reached on the single. The Moo looking to keep the shutout alive. They lead 3-0 in the top of the 4th inning. The move pushed across a run in each of the first 3 frames, and of course, Pierre still scoreless for the time being, although their first run of the game 90 feet away. 1-2, righty to righty, dealing to Osborne is Linder. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, just misses. Count goes 2-2.
Good spot there by Linder. He almost had the strikeout as he painted the black, but just outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A run here cuts it the lead to 2. Here's the delivery from Linder to Osborne. Swung on and ripped foul just past the Fremont dugout. So we stay 2-2. Now due up for the Moo should we get out of this inning. Top of the lineup, push Morphew Callahan, as calling time is Osborne. Another score update for you. Mining City now only leads by 3 as Casper climbs back in, cuts it to 5-2 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The 2-2 pitch again to Osborne. Did it curve inside? No, it did not. The breaking ball didn't break enough, and the count goes full on Bennett Osborne. And the Moo faithful, a smaller crowd here, but still a good crowd than the first 2 nights. Here's the 3-2 again. Swung on and hit on the ground to second. Leaper, fields, charges, fires, and it's high! And they're going to call it safe off the bag, so the Trappers do push a run across as some uncharacteristically shoddy defense in the infield from the Fremont Moo gets the Pierre Trappers on the board.
The throw sailed on Leaper a little bit. He was charging in and to his right and was still on the move when he threw it, and that throw ended up wide of the bag at first, allowing the run to score.
So now 1 on, 1 in. 3-1 our score. The first pitch to Cortez is swung on and fouled back, and despite the errors, Dawson Linder has still looked extremely good.
Oh, yeah.
So let's not take any of that away from him. It's going to be an unearned run, so it won't count against him. But it will surely count against the purple and orange. Runner off first is Osborne. The 0-1, there he goes. He gets a clean jump. Hayes fields, fires. That's going to be way late. And it gets past Leaper into third. They throw to third, and not in time. I think he was out. I think Push gunned him down at third. And out comes, see if they send anybody out. No, they do not. So 0-2 is the count.
Really good-looking throw from center field by Push, but apparently Osborne was able to slide around it. It'll be the 3rd error of the inning, this one on the catcher.
Still at 0-2, still 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Runner on third. Here's the 0-2, and it is high for ball 1. So Dawson Linder has not been helped by his fielding today. And of course, this feels so rare because the Moo are so typically stellar in the field. 1-2. Linder deals. And it drops in for a called strike 3. Ring him up, sit him down to end the frame. Strikeout number 8 of the contest from Linder through 4. He does relinquish a run, so after 3.5 innings of play, it's still 3-1 Moo.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on
Inspro
our
Insurance
team.
is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At insproins.com on the web.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Bottom of the 4th inning, the Moo lead 3-1 on this sweltering Sunday. Lucky to be up here in the air-conditioned press box at historic Moeller Field. Tyler Push, the righty, digs in. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. And he should have an outfield assist to his repertoire today, but didn't get the call from the umpire, but still is a heck of a throw. Got to be one of the best fielding center fielders I've seen in the league as he takes a first pitch from Nick McCollum, still in, outside, ball 1. Push, Morphew, and Callahan, 1, 2, and 3, and about as dangerous a 1, 2, and 3 you'll see in this league. Due up, 1-0 to Push is catching the outside corner for strike 1. So the count 1-1, 3-0 Moo. They've scored in all 3 frames. An RBI single from Reller in the bottom of the 1st, a home run from Rasmus in the 2nd, a sac fly from Luke White in the 3rd as Push swings late and fouls it off, count 1-2. Looking to keep the trend alive, and this is usually where they go ahead and do that. Now their 3rd time through the order. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch from McCollum to Push, and Push swings and misses. That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. 3rd strikeout of the game for McCollum.
Now batting from Brown University.
That's one down.
Sorry about that. What's disappointing about that strikeout is that was a very similar looking pitch to the one that got Push in the 1st inning, a ways outside to him.
Push is a great ball player, and I have no doubt that he'll adjust. One of the best of the best. First pitch to Morphew. Low gets away for ball 1. Darian Morphew's reached his 2 times up. He reached on an error and then reached on a single. He's 1 for 1. 1-0 to Morphew. Inside, count 2-0. And McCollum has struggled with, he hasn't necessarily had walk issues, but he's gotten behind in counts and the move taken full advantage. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0 like I was saying. 3-1 Moo here on Big Dog and Mixler and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in here. 3-0 inside for strike 1. No green light there for Morphew. He's not typically a power hitter. Good pull swing out towards right field tends to be his bread and butter. The 3-1. As I say that, he hits it the other way for a foul ball. Count goes full.
I was talking about the outfield race last night, and the Moo are so stacked in the outfield, I forgot about Morphew.
Full count. Here's the pitch to Morphew. Fouls it right back into the screen. Count stays full. Due up is Callahan. Should one of either Morphew or Callahan reach, then it's Brock Reller's turn to bat. Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch from McCollum, and it's inside, not by much for ball 4. And that's what Darian Morphew does best. He just sits and waits and watches, and with his speed, it's just a massive benefit for this Moo lineup to get him on first.
Second walk of the game by McCollum, and now the Moo with a little threat percolating here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now for the righty, McCollum, not exactly a great matchup for him to have 3 good right-hand hitters in a row left-hand hitters, as Callahan is certainly one of them. He's 0 for 2, but certainly due, the way he's been swinging the bat as of late. Runner off first is Morphew. Righty to lefty, here's the pitch, and Morphew's going. He took a late jump to throw to second base, gets behind Cortez. So it's going to be a stolen base, and a risky one at that, has had the throw been on the money from Reinhardt. Morphew would have been out, but it doesn't matter how you get there. He's on second.
That was a terrific throw by Reinhardt, and Morphew fortunate to still be alive on the bases here.
Now a runner in scoring position, the 1-0, as McCollum deals to Callahan. Here's the pitch, and Callahan swings and misses on an outside breaking ball. They count 1-1. Once again, the Moo 3 runs, 6 hits and 4 errors, uncharacteristic for them, whereas Pierre 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. 1-1 our score. McCollum deals, swung on and hit right back up the middle, and a diving stop by Cortez, who fields and fires. What a play to get out Callahan, but reaching third is Morphew. My goodness, what a play by Cortez on a ball that I was sure was going up the middle.
Boy, he snagged that thing at the very last second as it went back up the middle. And Austin Callahan has to feel a little snake bit there because under most circumstances, that's a hit to the outfield.
All you can do is tip your cap as Braden Cortez just went all out to make the diving snag, but now Brock Reller 1 for 2. He digs in, takes a first pitch fastball called strike. Run number 4, 90 feet away, that's Morphew, who walked, stole second, and reached on the fielder's choice. 0-1 to Brock, and McCollum deals. That's taken for strike 2. Reller behind in the count. Now he's got to have to protect. The runner off third, the Moo lead 3-1, but momentum swinging back towards Pierre. The 0-2 is outside count 1-2. Trying to see if Reller would chase it something way out, and he typically doesn't go for those outside pitches. He likes the inside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch, McCollum deals. That was inside and low. Count stays 2-2. Nice job by Reller to battle back on a pitch he usually could have swung at. If I'm going by what Coach Bennett has told us about Brock Reller from a year or two ago swings that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McCollum deals to Reller, and that is taken just outside. Not by much. I was ready to ring him up, but the count goes full.
When you throw a strike, Mr. Reller will let you know.
Full count. Here's the 3-2 to Brock, and he swings and misses on that one. So an arguably better pitch on the full count to put down Reller, and after 4 innings of play, the Moose strand a runner at third, and they still lead 3-1.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained, Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family's certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Nate Rohr and Zach Berman back with you from historic Moeller Field in Fremont. As we get ready for the top of the 5th inning, the Moo with a 3-1 lead on Pierre. Fremont, a run in the first, a run in the second, a run in the third. Trappers with a run in the fourth.
Batting for the Trappers, number 2,
Thomas McKenna will lead it off for Pierre. He grounded out to short his first time up. Right-hand batter against righty Linder, who brings home the first one, and the fastball is swung on line to second. Baskin makes the catch. One pitch, one out in the 5th.
Well, you've reached the point in the game with the way that Linder's pitching where he's already struck out 8, but some easy outs, some good 1-pitch, 2-pitch outs would be huge for the longevity of this Moo pitching staff.
He's thrown 68 pitches to get through 4 1/3 innings, so not bad. Batter is Richie Williams, and the first one to him is down and in, ball 1. Williams 0 for 1 tonight. Drew a walk his first time up and then struck out in the 3rd. Now the 1-ball pitch. Linder misses outside with a fastball, and the count is 2-0. Let's check the Nebraska Lottery scoreboard. The Nebraska Lottery reminds you that Wednesday's Powerball jackpot's $31 million. The Nebraska Lottery, why wait to win? First this 2-0. Williams cuts and misses on one, up and into him, now 2-1. First off here, the Moo with a 3-1 lead. We are in the top of the 5th inning. 1 out, no one on. Now the 3-1 pitch to Linder. The 2-1 pitch from Linder, and Williams takes for ball 3, 3-1. Other Expedition League action, they're in the top of the 4th at Casper. Mining City a 5-2 lead on the Horseheads. 3-1 pitch, and that one is taken in the dirt, ball 4, and it's a 1-out walk to allow Williams to reach.
I think Linder has at least, I'd say, end of this inning, end of the 6th, then you start getting into the bullpen. If you're Fremont, who do you think's available tonight?
It's a good question. We'll find out as this game unfolds. It's sort of one of the persistent questions for the Moo.
Especially because neither of these first 2 games have been particularly close. You haven't had to use any of your major bullpen arms yet.
Eric Mass, the batter, left-hand hitter. He takes the first one over the outside corner. A changeup for a strike, 0-1. Moo with a 3-1 lead in the top of the 5th. Other scores, Canyon County leads Spearfish 1-0. That game top of the 5th at Spearfish. 1-1 the count to Mast. Linder set. Now he throws to first, and the runner is back in safely and diving. They're in the top of the 2nd inning at Duncan Field. Hastings a 2-0 lead on Western Nebraska. The Sodbusters showing some life of late, starting with that 2-game mini-series sweep of the Moo out at Duncan earlier this week. The set, Linder's a 1 pitch, and that's a curve that stays inside. Ball 1, we're even at 1.
Of course, we'll see them again Tuesday, Wednesday.
Here at historic Moeller Field, 7:05 first pitch. Souris Valley has opened a 3-0 lead at the Sunfish top of the 1st as Mass sprays a foul to the right of the screen, and the count is 1-2. And we're nearing first pitch between Badlands and Wheat City.
Of course, we will be in Badlands next week. Why don't you talk about that little scheduling quirk regarding that technical 6-game road trip?
And the count is 1-2. It's 3-1 Moo. We're in the top of the 5th. Runner at first with 1 out the set. And the pitch. Runner goes pitch. Mass grounds it to first. A backhand stop to his right by White. And he takes it back to the bag in time for the 2nd out of the inning. Williams to second on the play. But Zach refers to a slight change that's coming in the Moo's schedule, which is that instead of staying up in North Dakota for the entirety of that week-long road trip, the Moo will play 3 games at Badlands, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, return home late Sunday night, early Monday morning. have off days Monday and Tuesday, and then play 3 games in 48 hours up at Wheat City. First pitch, low and away, ball 1.
So we're expecting a doubleheader?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Not a great hand of cards dealt, especially with Souris Valley coming here the weekend after.
And that is a big 3-game set. 1-ball pitch outside, 2-0, but they'll play a doubleheader +1, so play 1 game on Wednesday and then 2 on Thursday, and then the Moo will bus home, get home late Thursday night, early Friday morning, but not terrible. Now the 2-ball pitch, Bramante swings, grounds to third, charging left Callahan. He has it, throws first in time. The inning is over. And then they've got the big 3-gamer with Souris Valley, the 25th through the 27th. Nothing comes of the 1-out walk. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. White, Rasmussen, and Leeper, 5, 6, and 7 in the order due to hit. Fremont leads Pierre by a score of 3-1.
Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
At Methodist, we know when a diagnosis changes your life.
You want complete care personalized for your unique needs.
When you're fighting for your health,
Taking on cancer,
or battling heart disease, we treat you with a skill level
only our dedicated network of experts can provide.
We promise to deliver your care with the innovative treatments you need.
And the compassion you deserve. Methodists, the meaning of care.
When you need electrical service, installations, or repairs for your industrial, commercial, or residential property, depend on Fremont Electric for the service you deserve. Fremont Electric is a locally owned and operated electrical contractor since 1974 and are committed to getting the job done right. Whether it's a small project or a large undertaking, they offer 24-hour emergency service for your convenience and peace of mind. Call Fremont Electric at 402-727-4932 to see what they can do for you. Bottom of the 5th, the Moo with a 3-1 lead on Pierre. Luke White's the batter against McCullum, and his first pitch fastball is low and away, ball 1. White is 1 for 2, a single to left and a run scored in the 3rd after a strikeout swinging in the 1st. McCullum winds and throws the 1-ball pitch. White swings and misses on a changeup, strike 1. We're even at 1. White, Rasmussen, and Leeper, 5, 6, and 7 in the Moo order, due to hit. The wind, the 1-1 from McCullum, and White takes outside corner for a strike, 1 and 2. We're talking about other action in the Expedition League. Let's check out the NCAA scoreboard as well. The 1-2 pitch. White rips a ground ball at the third baseline foul. It's still 1 and 2. First off, in Columbia, South Carolina, Virginia, a 4-0 winner over Dallas Baptist. So that super regional will go to a 3rd game tomorrow. Tennessee hammered LSU 15-6, so the Vols are coming to Omaha. 1-2 pitch fastball misses just outside, 2 and 2. And also that sees the end of the career of LSU's legendary baseball coach, Paul Maneri. 2-2 pitch on the way. White takes down and in. Ball 3, the count full, 3 and 2.
Not a great day for LSU sports in general, as they also had a top cornerback recruit, Marcus Scott II, who is committed to LSU, went to visit the University of Missouri over the weekend and came in a Bayou Bengal and left a Missouri Tiger.
As White swings, grounds this one to third. Behind the bag, Perez cannot handle it on the backhand, and White will be safe.
As Perez bobbled that just like Ed Orgeron bobbled the recruitment of Marcus Scott II.
Oh, you have to shoehorn that in there, huh?
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Runner at first with nobody out. And White is on at first. It will be an error on the Pierre third baseman, the 3rd error of the game for the Trappers. Runner at first, no one out, 3-1 Moo. We're in the bottom of the fifth. The batter is Augie Rasmussen, and McCollum's first pitch stays outside 1-0. Augie has continued his red-hot hitting. He's 2 for 2. The home run in the second. That gave the Moo a 2-0 lead at the time. He also singled through the right side. The pitch, Rasmussen takes outside 2-0. More NCAA Super Regional scores. They're through 6 in Fayetteville, and the folks in the hog hats are a little nervous. 2-1 Wolfpack. NC State leads it. 2-0 pitch fouled straight back by Rasmussen, 2-1. So
How about that fortitude from NC State? You lose 21-2 in the opener, and you fight back, and you might be able to knock off the Hogs? Oh, man.
The number 1 national seed, that'd be pretty impressive. Notre Dame leads Mississippi State 6-1. That game bottom of the 6 in Stark Vegas. 2-1. Rasmussen grounds toward second. Yancey to his left has it. Throws to second for 1. Cordes on to first. Not in time for the double play. So White out 4-6. Rasmussen reaches on the fielder's choice, and there is 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning as Fremont looks to add to its 3-1 lead.
He's too fast. He is too fast, man.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with the speed of Rasmussen. Speed, power, the whole package. Man, another tough guy to sit on the bench if you choose, if you're Shea Bennett. So many tough decisions, especially in the outfield. Batter is Peyton Leeper, switch hitter up there left-handed, and he takes the first pitch outside 1-0. He singled to right his last time up after a walk. Rasmussen, 1 for 1 stealing, on at first, 1 out. McCollum, the righty, set at the letters and delivers. Pitches down and in for a ball, 2-0. 2 more NCAA Super Regional games set to start later tonight. Ole Miss and Arizona. That super even at a game apiece. Texas and South Florida. UT won last night. As that one is over the outside corner, called to strike. Count as 2 balls and 1 strike to Leeper. Runner at first, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Moo with a 3-1 lead on Pierre. The set, the 2-1, and Leeper grounds it toward second, far to his left. Yancey spears it, pulls up, throws wildly. Leeper is safe. The ball rolls toward the Pierre dugout, and Rasmussen heads to third as Leeper goes to second.
That's a killer of an error, as Leeper had it all squared up, and unfortunately the birthday boy not getting that throw anywhere near Bramante, and instead of a runner on third with 2 outs, now you have second and third with 1 out with Hayes 2 up. And talk about a momentum shift. My goodness.
Now the infield is pulled in for the play at the plate. That will be scored an error on the first baseman. As the first pitch, Hayes rips a ground ball to third. Perez spears it, picks it up, throws in time to retire Hayes. And there are 2 out in the bottom of the 5th.
Tough break for Hayes. He hit it right on the screws, but unfortunately right at Perez.
2 gone, and the batter is Austin Baskin. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Fielder's choice to the shortstop after a fly out to left. Moo with a 3-1 lead. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and now with 2 outs, the Pierre infield backs up. First one on the way, Baskin. Pitch in on his hands. He fouls straight back, strike 1.
Boy, would this be a nice spot for Baskin to get a big hit. Weak grounder up the middle gets home too.
Runners second and third. And the 1-strike pitch, Baskin chases one out of the zone, strike 2. This broadcast coming your way on FremontMoo.com and Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM KHUB Fremont. 0-2 the count, the pitch. It's in the dirt. It squirts away from the catcher, Reinert, and hustling in to score is Rasmussen as Leeper walks to third, and it is 4-1 Moo in the 5th.
Man, Augie's such a smart base runner. He knew the second that got away, come home. And there's your 1 run.
How about 1 more?
About 2 more.
Count it 1-2 to Baskin, 4-1 Moo, bottom of the 5th. Now the wind. The 1-2 pitch. Baskin fouls it off to the left toward the Moo dugout. It stays at 1-2. So the Moo taking advantage of some miscues in this inning. 2 errors and a wild pitch as that fastball misses low and away from McCollum. Count is 2-2.
Hasn't been the cleanest series as a whole.
No. Runner at third, 2 outs. McCollum winds and delivers the 2-2. Baskin swings and misses on a changeup for strike 3. And Fremont is done in the 5th inning. McCollum has struck out 5. But there was a run on no hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on. Fremont is stranded 8 through 5 innings of play. We go to the 6th, middle third of the order due for Pierre, starting with Reinhardt through 5, Moo 4, and Pierre 1.
Looking for photography and video services in Fremont? Give Vic's Photography and Video Services a call. He offers photography and video coverage of weddings and events, portfolios of families and high school seniors, and businesses. Vic also knows video. He can produce corporate videos or commercials for your business and transfer your home movies and videos to DVD. Need an eye in the sky? Vic is also a licensed commercial pilot, so he can provide aerial photography services. Give Vic a call at 402-721-9121 for all your video and photography needs.
Mid-Continent Irrigation is a 30-year family-owned and operated business in Fremont. Mid-Continent Irrigation sells new Valley brand irrigation equipment and Suckup brand grain bin equipment in their local trade area. They service all brands of irrigation and grain bin equipment and are staffed with highly skilled and trained professionals. Their staff has over 120 years of combined experience that still attends service school annually to stay on top of the latest technology. Give them a call at 402-727-9373.
At S2 Refuse and Recycling, our hometown matters. If our family can help your family with residential trash pickup, recycling and yard waste, portable restrooms, roll-offs, or commercial trash and recycling, find us down on Main Street.
Down on Main Street, S2 Refuse and Recycling. It's a hometown service.
On Main Street in Fremont.
S2 Refuse and Recycling.
And online, it's s2rolloffs.com.
Top of the 6th inning from Moeller Field. The Moo push across another one in the bottom of the 5th on a wild pitch. Dawson Linder's night is over. 5 strong innings for him as he struck out 8. Only allowed 1 run and was not earned. And now it is Stephen Boyd's night here in the top of the 6th as he's in to face Reinhardt, Perez, and Yancey, 3, 4, and 5. Boyd spikes the first one off of Hayes. Count 1-0. He's at a 6.75 ERA. He's thrown 6 innings and 2/3. Struck out 11.
5 complete innings, only allowing 2 base hits, 1 run to score. It was unearned.
1-0 is swung on into high in the air, deep right field, down the line. Morphew, he's going to watch, and it's going to go off the wall. Reinhardt, a long, loud double off the wall and right, and he'll pull up, standing up at second. I thought that was gone off the bat as well.
The wind is blowing in a little bit from right. May have knocked that ball down, but off the bat, yeah, I thought this thing was going to leave. And now Boyd has some difficulty to pitch around with a runner at second and nobody out here in the 6th.
So Reinhardt's recovered nicely from the strikeout. He's 2 for 2 since striking out. And now Braden Perez, who struck out and reached on an error his first 2 times up with a runner off second. That's Reinhardt. Boyd deals lefty to righty, and the first pitch swung on and missed by Perez. Count 0-1. So Reinhardt with a stance that almost mimics Brock Reller a little bit, considering they're both batting cleanup and their names are both Brock.
Both left-handed, yes.
Both left-hand pole batters. 0-1 to Perez. High for ball 1. And yeah, the way that came off the bat, and it did not miss a home run by much. It hit about halfway up that wall out in right field. Righty to lefty, runner off second is Reinhardt. The Moo lead 4-1 in the top of the 6th, the 1-1. Pitch knuckles inside for strike 2. Nice movement on the breaker by Boyd, and we were wondering, well, who would come in? Well, Stephen Boyd's first bullpen arm of the game for The Moo, the 1-2 pitch is swung on in line in the air to left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit in between Push and Rasmussen. Push fields. Scoring is Reinhardt. The first earned run against a Fremont Moo pitcher today. Cuts the lead in half. It's 4-2.
Perez did a nice job of just golfing that thing to the outfield to score Reinhardt. And, of course, once that thing landed, there was virtually no chance to get Reinhardt at the plate, and especially with a lead. Moo just hoping to keep the double play in order, so they let him score.
We do have an arm warming in the Moo bullpen. I can't see through those metal bleachers. It's pretty obstructed, can't see numbers or names. First pitch inside on Yancey for ball one. And those last two hits, Boyd just hung breakers over the heart of the plate. No way around it. So a closer game than the first two. The 0-1 is high and outside, but called strike one on Cole Yancey. The count 1-1. Yancey 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. He was one of Linder's 8 strikeout victims. Should the score hold, Linder is in line for the win. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Nice breaking ball from Boyd. Count 1-2. Dawson Linder in line for the win should the score hold. He pitched 5 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run not earned, walked 3, struck out 8. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Actually, are they going to call that a drop third strike? No, they're just going to call it a normal strikeout. How about that?
Well, it is a drop third strike as Perez advances, but since Perez was on first at the beginning of that at bat, the batter is off automatically out, so Yancey's out for the first out.
Double play ball out of order, though, as Perez scoots up to second. As for Nick McCollum, the starting pitcher for Pierre, he's through 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 5. He's in line for the loss, should the score hold. And now lefty to righty, the first pitch is fouled back by our beer batter, Bennett Osborne. Wonder if he's related to Joe Osborne on the Big Sticks, who we saw last weekend. We'll see this coming weekend. Maybe related to Spider-Man's arch nemesis, Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin.
You're going to have to fill me in on that one, I guess.
The 0-1 with a runner off second. Lefty to righty. Boyd deals to Osborne, not before time is called.
If I recall, the Osborne on Badlands is from Nebraska, is from Hickman, while Bennett Osborne's from South Dakota.
Never know. The 0-1. Blow for ball one. And Joe Osborne on Badlands, boy, is he good.
Yeah, he gave the Moose some trouble.
Gave the Moose some trouble. He had 2 home runs in a game. He also robbed a home run in one of those 3. I believe he kept the Moo from hitting 3 straight. 1-1, runner off second. The delivery to Osborne is low. Nice block by Hayes, as that very easily could have gotten behind him. As for Stephen Boyd, you just got to survive the inning.
The runner at second, Perez, has a pretty big lead, and frankly, I was a little surprised he didn't take off once that one hit the dirt. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries it if Boyd buries another pitch.
Lefty to righty. The 2-1. Boyd deals to Osborne. Perez leading pretty big off of second. And it's outside 3-1. He could have run there as well, and he didn't.
We'll see if the Moo pay some attention to Perez at second, whether it's Boyd with a pickoff move or Hayes throwing behind him. Seems like he's got a very generous lead at second with 1 out.
3-1. Hitters count for Osborne. Boyd 2 strikes away from beer battering this batter, and that's not going to happen because Bennett Osborne draws a 5-pitch walk, and now the tying run is on, and Ryan Hayes is going to step up and talk to Stephen Boyd. Coach Bennett very close to walking out.
Yeah, he's got 1 foot out on the grass.
He's coming out.
Yep.
So this might be it for Stephen Boyd.
At the very least, this might be a adjustment, as, of course, Shea Bennett and Stephen Boyd know each other well. They're both from the Valley of the Sun. Bennett coaches Boyd with Midland, and Bennett will make the change.
And we do have Grant Hubkas walking out onto the field. or at least into the dugout. Let's see who it is. It's not Grant Hubka. It's actually Jackson Krause. So the Moo go to the bullpen again, and Jackson Krause will be the one to attempt to save the 6th inning with the Moo up 4-2.
Pinnacle Bank isn't just a bank in Nebraska. They're Nebraska in a bank. Visit Pinnacle Bank's 3 locations in Fremont or any one of their 61 locations across Nebraska to experience Pinnacle Bank's superior service. Whether it's a checking account, a mortgage, a home loan, or a savings account, see why Pinnacle Bank is Nebraska in a bank today. Stop by 99 West 60th Street, 45 West 23rd Street, or 1520 East 23rd Street in Fremont, or visit pinbank.com today.
At Methodist, our doctors, nurses, and team members
work together to ensure you receive
the level of expertise and compassion that you deserve.
Whether it's in Omaha, Council Bluffs,
Fremont, or any of the surrounding areas.
We all share a common goal.
delivering outstanding care and exceptional outcomes
for every patient.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
Catch the Fremont Moo as they defend their Expedition League championship and enjoy daily specials during the week at historic Moeller Field. On 2-for-1 Tuesdays, get 2-for-1 GA tickets plus $2.50 16-ounce Coors Lights. Then on Wiener Wednesdays, savor $2 hot dogs and wash them down with La Hacienda margaritas. On Thirsty Thursdays, 16-ounce Coors Lights are just $3. Buy your tickets on FremontMoo.com and save on reserved seats by buying in advance. Fremont Moo Baseball, party till the cows come home.
So the call to the bullpen is not for Grant Hubka, it's for Jackson Krause, one of the more steady bullpen arms. And you can usually tell how a manager prioritizes a game, and it's clear that with the off day coming up tomorrow, Coach Bennett wants the sweep, so he's bringing in the typically rock-solid Jackson Krause to deal with hitters number 8 and 9 for Pierre, who have 2 on. They've already gotten 1 home, and they only trail by 2.
Krause hasn't thrown since the 10th, which would be the Thursday game out in Hastings, and he threw pretty well against the Sodbusters.
I believe he started.
He did start, that's correct. Threw 3 innings, gave up 5 hits, but no runs. Walked 1 and struck out 2, and Krause 1-0 at 2.53 ERA. As he makes his 7th appearance, his 6th in relief. He's thrown 10 2/3, walked 5, struck out 8.
I will not speculate what happens to the Trapper bullpen, considering that they have not been that great, and the Moo tend to hammer bullpen pitchers as the first pitch inside on Cortez. Almost hit him. Count goes 1-0. So you do wonder, because the Moo will hit, and we know that. It's just a matter of how much they've already gotten 4 in. A 1-0, outside corner, call it strike 1.
You would like this bullpen to step up and hold a game for the Moo, though. The 3 losses the Moo have sustained this year have all been by 1 run.
1-1, runners off first and second. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, or excuse me, it was foul tipped by Cortez. Count goes 1-2, and it's clear that off the bat, Krause has the stuff that Boyd just did not. So have we really decided on who is the closer for the Moo this year?
I don't know that we have yet, but I think Jackson Krause is working on his resume in that respect. I will say this.
Ozuna's
probably your favorite. And truth be told, Ozuna's probably the money line favorite right now.
1-2 pitch is hit in the air to right field. Back goes Morphew. He's going to chase it into foul territory. Makes the catch. Nice running catch by Morphew to possibly get rid of an extra base hit for out number 2.
Little dunker down the right field line. Morphew had to chase it down and foul ground. And that's a big second out to get, because now you are 1 out away from getting out of a mess of an inning, leaving the tying run at first base and still up by 2 runs.
That was one where you hold your breath, and before McKenna takes his first hack, Western Nebraska has taken a 3-2 lead on the Hastings Sodbusters. First pitch is taken outside corner, called strike 1 on McKenna, count 0-1. Souris Valley still leads Sioux Falls. That lead's been trimmed to 1. And Canyon County a 3-0 lead on Spearfish. You gotta love that.
Let's go Spuds. They're helping out the Moo this weekend.
The 0-1 to McKenna. Drops inside, not inside enough. Count 1-1. Runner-off second is Perez. Runner-off first is Osborne. Perez a threat to run. Here's the 1-1, and Kraus recognizing that checks back up on him. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in what has been a definitely more entertaining game than the first two. Moo lead 4-2. Here's the 1-1. It's hit on the ground, a leaper. Fields and fires to second in time, and Jackson Kraus comes in and does his job in an exemplary fashion, getting the last 2 outs of the inning and stopping the Pierre rally in their tracks. And after 5.5 innings of play, the Moo lead 4-2.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now. Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web.
Fremont Moo Baseball!
See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Bottom of the 6th inning, the Trappers get one closer. They trail 4-2, but a new pitcher is in, and it is Clay Odenbach out of South Dakota State. He's a jackrabbit. I can get you his numbers in a second. He's going to be up facing Push, Morphew, and
Now batting for the Moo,
Callahan. Not an easy 1-2-3 for Odenbach, and I'll get you his stat line in a second. He's performed in 2 games. He's got an ERA of 0. So he's pitched twice against the Sunfish, 1 inning each, and he's gone scoreless in both those contests, but they're some much more difficult hitters to deal with on this Moo roster. Let's see how Odenbach handles the righty Push, who swings and foul tips at back count 0-1. Push, strikeout, single, strikeout. And his first 2 strikeouts were on sliders away. So Odenbach has the stats on him. Push still batting .323, 1 homer, 12 RBIs, a threat on the base paths for sure. Lefty to righty. The 0-1, Odenbach deals to Push, and Push swings and misses on another one. It's the same spot, breaking ball outside, and Push being bamboozled there.
Another reason why Odenbach, the lefty, has been entered into this game, even though Push is a right-hand batter after him, 4 of the next 5 Moo hitters are left-hand hitters.
Here's a problem. Reller loves hitting lefties.
Yeah, Reller's pretty good.
0-2, Odenbach deals, and Push hits it down the right field line, hooking, foul. Count stays 0-2.
It's a great chance for Push to make an adjustment here. He knows that Pierre is working him away. He has had trouble discerning that outside corner, figuring out what pitches will be on that corner, what pitches will be outside, and what pitches he can lay off. Let's see what he's learned.
Odenbach, once again, no ERA. Through 2 innings pitched, he's struck out 3. No base on balls either. So he is very good. Probably the best pitcher the Moo have seen this series. The 0-2, Odenbach deals. And that is swung on and chopped foul, push, battling to stay in the at-bat. We stay 0-2. Pierre, 2 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. For the Moo, 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. The Moo scoring on an RBI double by Brock Reller, a solo home run by Augie Rasmussen, a sacrifice fly by Luke White, and a wild pitch. 0-2, Odenbach deals to Push. Base is empty. Here's the delivery, and Push swings and misses. Drop third strike. Reinhardt fields and fires, and Tyler Push just struggling out there at the plate. That's his 3rd strikeout swinging in the game.
And you don't feel like they're getting him on strikes either. It's one thing if you're striking out on pitches in the zone, but feels like Push has expanded his zone really in all 3 strikeouts today, and you hope he's able to lock back into strikes.
Well, he's certainly a great player. You can't imagine this is going to be what you get out of Tyler Push for much longer before he snaps back into place. First pitch outside corner called strike on Morphew, and he's reached every time he's made it up to the plate. Error, single, and a walk.
They actually scored that an error on the first baseman for Morphew's second ball.
0-1, and Morphew swings and misses down the middle on strike 2. And now you get the numbers behind the madness of Odenbach. Oh boy, is he good, and the Moo can only hope to knock him out of this game sooner rather than later. Because other than him, the Pierre bullpen isn't exactly something to write home about. The 0-2 is fouled straight back, and it's very clear that they're battling Odenbach.
Odenbach's come out of the bullpen. 7 pitches, 7 strikes. Man, how rare has that been? I don't know that there's been a Pierre pitcher that has strung 7 strikes together.
I don't think the Moo have seen a pitcher like this all season. 0-2 to Morphew, a good hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls it off again. So Morphew is clearly trying to stay in. And if there weren't 2 strikes, I'd say bunt, because Morphew's got that speed. Or maybe he could start a bit of a rally and throw Odenbach off his game.
At least make him work out of the stretch.
Lefty to lefty, Odenbach dealing to Darian Morphew. Clay Odenbach, a 6'7", 205 product. Well, there's ball number 1 inside on Morphew. 6'7", 205. My goodness, yes, he is a intimidating presence on the mound for sure. He can strike you out and he can dunk on you. The 0-2, and it's chopped weakly to third. Perez going to have to field and fire. Tough play, and it's not in time. Morphew runs out the infield single. Bramonte into a full split, but A for effort, but a single for Morphew. He is so fast. I don't know how many other Moo batters are running that out for a base hit. And you can just feel how big of a hit that is as Odenbach was settling into a rhythm.
Now what's he able to do out of the stretch? And Morphew was busting it down the line. And with that hit, Darian Morphew now a 15-game hitting streak for the Fremont outfielder.
Goodness, is he the exact kind of guy you want early in the lineup or what? First pitch to Austin Callahan is dropping in just a bit high for ball 1. Callahan, 3 groundouts to first base today. He feels due. Spent the last weekend in Cincinnati trying out possibly for a job with the Reds organization. Runner off first is Morphew. He's a definite threat to run. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Callahan. Count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Moo up by 2. 4-2 over the Pierre Trappers, looking to follow up a 2-game losing streak with a 3-game win streak. 1-1. Odenbach deals to Callahan. There goes Morphew. They got him in a pickoff attempt, and the throw to second is in time. They get him. As Odenbach had that mapped out every ounce of the way. So Morphew caught stealing for out number 2. And not only is Odenbach a great pitcher, but he saw that out from the very beginning.
Good pickoff move, and of course it's so tough with these lefties to discern if they're coming home or if they are just kind of dangling their leg and then throwing over to first.
So now the 1-1 to Callahan. Odenbach deals, and that's taken outside for ball 2. So Cade Odenbach comes in, strikes out push. Morphew reaches on a weak infield single and then is picked off between first and second. 2 balls and a strike to Callahan, lefty to lefty, and Callahan is fooled badly on a changeup. Count 2-2. So Cade Odenbach looking to work more or less a 1-2-3 inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. Odenbach deals, and it drops in for a called strike 3. What a pitch by Cade Odenbach, who works a 1-2-3 inning. And the Moo still lead 4-2 after 6 innings of play.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Husqvarna now has special financing at Extreme Outdoor Power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Still Jackson Krause in here to start the top of the 7th as a low-scoring, close game is taking place at historic Moeller Field. Zach Berman, Nate Rohr with you on the call. And how can Jackson Krause one-up Cade Odenbach, who is sparkling in the bottom of the 6th for the Trappers? He's in to face Richie Williams, and he swings and misses on strike 1. Williams, the Massachusetts native, Maine Black Bear. Struck out, walked in his first 3 as Williams fouls that one off to the right field side. And count quickly 0-2 on Richie Williams.
Let's go, Moo. Let's go.
And you feel like the Moo are going to have some serious troubles with Clay Odenbach, so it's imperative for Krause to keep Pierre locked down through this next inning at least, if not perhaps the 8th as well.
0-2 to Williams, and Krause deals outside and high for ball 1. Now, Krause did allow a hit. Wasn't necessarily his fault. It was a weak infield single by Morphew. That was purely a hustle play, but then Morphew was picked off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Dropped third strike. Hayes fields and fires to first in time. And Jackson Krause looks over towards Clay Odenbach and says, anything you can do? Well, watch me. That's out 1.
And we express that interest. Can Kraus match Odenbach? Well, so far so good, and I think Kraus is equipped for this sort of battle.
So now Eric Mast due up, the righty against the lefty Mast. Mast swings and misses badly for strike 1. Mast 0-3. He is struck out, reached on an error, and grounded out, and time is called. And I'm telling you, if Jackson Kraus can go toe-to-toe with Odenbach, it's a feather in his cap for sure. 0-1 to Mast, outside for ball 1. Couldn't get Eric Mast to chase. Mast, the designated hitter in tonight's contest. No defensive substitutions for the Moo. They're sticking with their 9. 1-1. Inside, almost hits Mast. Count goes 2-1.
Looked like it almost hit the umpire again, and considering the shot he took earlier, and that might have gotten the umpire because he's out from behind home plate, and he'll take a moment to stall and dust off the plate.
Moo looking to keep their undefeated record at home intact. They have not lost a game here at Moeller yet. They're up 2. 2-1 pitch incoming. Kraus deals to Eric Mast, righty to lefty, pitch high, count 3-1. The Moo lost 3 games, all to Hastings, and all on the road by 1. Undefeated against any team not named the Sodbusters. The 3-1 pitch is outside for ball 4, and Mast is on with a 1-out walk.
Well, that pitch did not miss the outside corner by much, but apparently it missed.
So Joey Bramante, who's 0-3, he does represent the tying run. Struck out twice and hit into a 5-3 ground out. North Andover, Massachusetts native. Another Maine Black Bear. And the first pitch is way over the head of Hayes. No chance for anybody except for Mast, who runs up to second to take away the double play. That's a wild pitch and a half, and Kraus is going to have to take a breather here to settle himself back in.
Kraus pawing at the dirt around the rubber. I wonder if he lost his landing point there.
So now a runner on second, tying run Bramante at the plate. The 0-1 swung on a miss. Nice recovery by Kraus to get Bramante to whack there. Not Primanti, like the famous sandwich place in Pittsburgh, Primanti Brothers.
I'm hungry.
Quite good. The 1-1, high and inside for ball 2. And now as long as Odenbach's in the game, these at-bats get a little bit more tense, I would say. Especially Bramante, a threat to hit one long. That's why you bat him third.
It's a tough spot, and this Moo team hasn't been tested like this much.
2-1, nice pitch to get Bramante on the slider away as he cuts and misses. Count 2-2. So, runner off second is Mast. Joey Bramante at the plate. Jackson Kraus deals righty to righty. The Moo up by 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed as Bramante holds his bat behind his head. He can't believe he went after that one. Great pitch there by Jackson Kraus, and there's 2 down in the top of the 7th.
Just a terrific at-bat of pitching by Kraus as he expanded that outer part of the plate, got the swing and miss, and that's a big second out.
Brock Reinhardt, the last man standing in the top of the 7th. Good matchup, though, for Reinhardt. He takes the first pitch low, but called strike 1. Reinhardt, 2 for 3, a strikeout, a single, and a long double off the right field wall. Runner off second is Mast. Reinhardt represents the tying run. The Moo lead 4-2. The 0-1. Kraus deals outside 1-1. Score update brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery. Souris Valley has blown the lead. Sioux Falls has tied that game at 3 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Canyon County now has had their 3-0 lead cut to 2 as Spearfish has cut that to a 3-2 game. The 1-0. Kraus deals down the middle, called strike, count 1-2, and Kraus 1 pitch away from getting out of the jam. Western Nebraska now up 5-2 on Hastings. Badlands, Wheat City tied at a pair. Mining City big over Casper 9-4. And this game, of course, 2-2, 4-2, runner off second is Mast. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner. Does not get called. We go 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Moo up by 2. Runner on base number 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside called. Strike 3. Ring him up. Sit him down to retire the side. Reinhardt goes down looking. And after 6 1/3, Jackson Kraus does his job again. 3 strikeouts in the frame. It's time to stretch in Fremont. The Moo lead 4-2.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
A reminder from the Nebraska Lottery. Nebraska Pick 5 has draws 7 days a week, with jackpots still starting at $50,000. So play Nebraska Pick 5 today, or you might miss your chance to win big.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
At Methodist, we know different stages in life need different kinds of care.
Whether you're growing your family,
Keeping them healthy,
or taking care of yourself.
no matter where you are in life,
You can count on us to make a lasting difference.
Because when you have our whole team giving you the best possible care,
you have a relationship for life.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
7th inning stretch is over. My vocal cords pushed to the limits as I have taken Nate's job singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." If you're looking for footage, unfortunately the ads run through it. So
yeah, the people would be enthralled with your rendition of "Take Me Out to the Bowl Game." I know everyone here at Moeller Field still bouncing, still fired up, ready to go out and fight for this Moo team and help them get a couple more runs.
I would say my rendition, like I said, like I tweeted over the weekend, somewhere in between Bill Murray and Bugs Bunny.
Good boy. That's a mix. You know, maybe they worked on that in the Space Jam locker room.
Yeah, I could use some of the secret stuff to up the vocal talents of one yours truly, Zachary Brett Berman, not applying to try out for American Idol. So Clay Odenbach still in, lefty relief pitcher that looked very good in his bottom of the 6th. It's Reller, White, and Rasmussen. 2 or 3 difficult outs, but good strike 1 there called by the home plate ump on Reller. Count 0-1 on Brock Reller from Clay Odenbach. Reller 1 for 3. He's got a double, a ground out, and a strikeout as Reller, good eye there, holds back on the 1-0-1 pitch in the dirt. It's 1-1.
You got to think Odenbach's going to try and stay away from Reller in this at bat with his breaking stuff, because anything inner part of the plate he hammers.
The 1-1, Odenbach deals to Reller, and you said he would stay away. He bounces it outside off the dirt, count 1-2, and that's not something you would expect I'm calling him Clay Odenbach to throw. I'm actually confusing him with Cade Johnson, who is also a South Dakota State Jackrabbit. He was a wide receiver drafted into the NFL this year.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-1, high, 3-1. It's clear Odenbach is just pitching around Reller. Where was Cade Johnson drafted? This is going to bother me. He was not drafted. He was expected to be drafted. He wasn't. He's now a member of the Seattle Seahawks organization. The 3-1 Reller swings and misses on the breaking ball, count 3-2.
Of course, Cade Johnson is the son of former Nebraska wingback Clester Johnson. Clester, a part of the mid-90s national championship teams at NU.
Always a Husker reference. I mean, the state we're in, the 3-2 outside, ball 4, and Reller works a walk. You know, I'm sad I missed all your baseball historian anecdotes in the last 2 games. We were hearing you go on from down the press box.
Well, when it's a 9-run game, you dig pretty deep into your folder of stories as those games got out of hand. We're fortunate today that this one a little more competitive, but we hope for the same result, a Moo win.
More alluring matchup for the Moo now as it's a lefty versus a righty. Luke White takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. White started slow. He's gotten gradually better. He had a big 3-run home run in Friday night's contest. Runner off first is Reller. The pitch to White inside, count 2-0. And no, they're going to call that a strike.
They said he went around on the swing. They appealed it to the base umpire, who ruled that Reller did not check in time.
How about that? So 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't like it.
Runner off first is Brock Reller. Runner at the batter at the plate is Luke White. Odenbach deals the 1-1, and it drops low for ball 2. Luke White 1 for 3. He's batting .200. He's 4 for 16 on the season, which averages out to, well, a perfect 200. 2-1 to White. Swung on and grounded foul. Count 2-2. We know what White's capable of, and he's started a little bit slow, the Memphis University product. But once he gets in that groove, there's no stopping him.
And he's in a great spot in the lineup to get going with Reller ahead of him and Rasmussen, as well as he's hitting behind him.
2-2 pitch, and swung on it high in the air, deep left field. Back goes McKenna at the track, at the wall, and it is gone over the Muller Monster. Luke White takes Clay Odenbach out of the yard, and the Moo get 2 huge insurance runs in the bottom of the 7th, and they take a 6-2 lead.
White just sat on that one and hammered it over the Monster and left toward Christensen Lumber, and White brought the lumber there, hammered that ball over the fence in left center field, and maybe that's what gets Luke going in a big way. And now you have to think that teams are going to have to deal with White almost as carefully as they deal with Rasmussen at the plate now and Reller, who was at the plate before.
What gets Luke White going? What gets Luke White going? I'd say that qualifies.
And that could help.
So a long, loud 2-run home run by Luke White. And the first pitch to Rasmussen is fouled right back over our heads. Count 1-0-1. So White's second home run of the year, second of the series. Bump that RBI count up to 6 for Luke. He had 4 in Friday night's contest and now 2 today. And the Moo lead by a score of 6-2. And the 0-1 is low and outside, count 1-1, and it's clear that Clay Odenbach is not nearly as stellar as he was in his first couple outings. And it's just a trend. Whenever these Moo batters struggle against a guy in the first frame, they'll come back and say, here's what he's throwing, here's what you got to hit. His pitch goes low for ball 2. And now once you figured out his tendencies and figured out exactly how he throws, what he's going to throw, when he's going to throw it, that's how you end up with Luke White sitting on a breaking ball down the heart of the plate on a 2-2 and launching it out to left. 2 balls and a strike. Odenbach deals. Outside 3-1. Good eye by Augie Rasmussen. 2 for 3 today.
It's one of the signs of the great chemistry of this team, the communication these guys all have.
Lefty to lefty, Odenbach deals, and Rasmussen hits it high in the air, shallow center. Williams chasing after it. Everyone's going to converge. Where's it going to land? It drops in the short outfield, and Rasmussen wheeling and dealing up to second with a Little League double.
Rasmussen will have a double.
Oh, boy.
And for the second night in a row, Rasmussen
So I think the wind took it. I lost it in the sunshine. I couldn't see where it was going, and apparently neither could any of the Pierre trappers as they thought it was going to converge over shallow center. It ended up dropping in towards left center as the wind took it.
Yeah, the wind was the acting factor there as it pushed that ball. The three outfielders were converging, or the three fielders were converging basically straight behind second base. It ended up near the normal shortstop spot.
So now the first pitch to Peyton Leeper is taken low for ball one. For the second straight game, Rasmussen 3 for 4 and a triple shy of the cycle.
He's been good and lucky lately.
And a threat to run as well off of second. The 0-1 to Leeper, or the 1-0 to Leeper. Now it's called a strike. Count 1-1. So the Moo leads 6-2. And they scored 2 here in the bottom of the 7th off the bat of Luke White. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. The delivery from Odenbach. Lefty to righty. Here's the pitch. Inside, called strike 2 on Peyton Leeper. Still looking for his first hit of the contest. Actually, I take that back. He did have a single.
That was back in the 3rd inning. He's also reached on an error and walked.
1-2 to Leeper. Odenbach deals. Inside. Thought it might have hit him. No, it did not. Staying at second base is Rasmussen. Count 2-2. Time is called. And Augie Rasmussen, definitely a threat to swipe third as he takes a nice big lead. And now when you're off a second, now you have the advantage with the lefty on the mound. 2-2 pitch. I'd expect Rasmussen to go. Here's the pitch. Rasmussen stays. It's grounded foul down the third base line. Good job by Augie to stay put.
Some seismic news from the world of college baseball. It's over in Fayetteville. NC State has upset Arkansas 3-2. The final there. The national #1 seed goes down.
Boo-hoo pig suey, you could say. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Nice recovery there by Odenbach to get Leeper swinging. So Arkansas goes down before reaching Omaha. My goodness. So putting 21 runs up on Friday night, it only counts for 1 game.
Yep, indeed. Good job by NC State to bounce
Austin
back.
Hayes. Ryan Hayes
This is Ryan Hayes.
Hayes, a right-hand hitting catcher. Takes the first pitch outside corner, called ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Ryan Hayes. He has got a sacrifice fly to his name today. A 1-0. Swung on and missed. Now the count 1-1. Odenbach definitely looking sharper after giving up the dinger. But he's got a speedy Augie Rasmussen to deal with off of second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Odenbach deals lefty to righty. Here's the delivery. High for ball 2, and Rasmussen staying put. Been expecting him to run by now, but definitely waiting. Reinhardt's got a cannon of an arm behind the plate. The 2-1. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away. Rasmussen takes off. The throw to third is not in time. Rasmussen gets to third over on a pass ball, so there's his opportunity. He takes the Moo 90 feet away from getting lucky run number 7 across. 3-1 the count from Odenbach, who's definitely not in the same mindset. Infield playing very shallow. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. Count goes full. Infield playing extremely shallow, almost as if they're expecting Ryan Hayes to bunt.
Well, there's 1 out and runner at third. They really want to cut off the run with Rasmussen.
3-2. Pitch is hit in the air, foul. Behind us, count stays full. Let's see what the Moo dial up here. They've already gotten 2 across in the bottom half of the 7th. Looking to complete the series sweep of the Pierre Trappers. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Odenbach recovers. Strikeout number 4 for Clay Odenbach. So now Baskin, the last gasp to get the 7th run in.
Up now for Fremont, number
Boy, Odenbach changes speeds well. He's got a nice fastball, but he changes off of it quite well, and that's what fooled Hayes for the strikeout for the second out of the inning.
So the first pitch to Baskin, who has not reached on a hit yet, fouled off. Count 0-1. Runner off of third is Rasmussen. 2 outs, 2 already home for the Moo. Looking to send the home crowd home happy again. The 0-1 inside for ball 1. And definitely takes some pressure off of Jackson Krause or whoever the Moo decide to throw out in the top of the 8th.
You might send Krause out there for one more inning. He's shown you he can go 3 innings. You just as well run him out.
Just to conserve the rest of the pen as that's it high in the air, center field. Back goes Williams, ranging back, makes the catch just before the edge of the warning track to retire the side. But the Moo get 3 consecutive batters on, and one of them leaves the yard. A Luke White 2-run home run stretches Fremont's lead to 6-2 after 7.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Fremont Moo Baseball!
See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo.
Catch the Fremont Moo as they defend their Expedition League championship and enjoy daily specials during the week at historic Moeller Field. On 2-for-1 Tuesdays, get 2-for-1 GA tickets plus $2.50 16-ounce Coors Lights. Then on Wiener Wednesdays, savor $2 hot dogs and wash them down with La Hacienda margaritas. On Thirsty Thursdays, 16-ounce Coors Lights are just $3. Buy your tickets on FremontMoo.com and save on reserved seats by buying in advance. Fremont Moo Baseball, party till the cows come home.
Pinnacle Bank isn't just a bank in Nebraska. They're Nebraska in a bank. Visit Pinnacle Bank's 3 locations in Fremont or any one of their 61 locations across Nebraska to experience Pinnacle Bank's superior service. Whether it's a checking account, a mortgage, a home loan, or a savings account, see why Pinnacle Bank is Nebraska in a bank today. Stop by 99 West 60th Street, 45 West 23rd Street, or 1520 East 23rd Street in Fremont, or visit pinbank.com today.
As well as roadside assistance, free estimates, and DOT inspections. In business since 2014, Bassett has ASE certified technicians and quick turnarounds on services. Call them at 402-909.
There we go. Back at historic Moeller Field for the top of the 8th inning. And Levi Chiucci has been summoned from the Fremont bullpen. The right-hander, no record, of .477 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. They've all been in relief. He's thrown 5 2/3 innings, given up 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 2, struck out 1. He pitched on Thursday at Hastings and allowed 4 earned runs in 3 innings. Takes over for Jackson Krause, who threw an inning and 2/3, walked 1, struck out 3. 6-2 Moo, top of the 8th, and the first batter, Perez, grounds it right to the third baseman, Callahan, who throws low to first, and the throw not scooped. And on to second goes Perez on the error by Fremont's third baseman, his second error of the day.
Callahan's had a little bit of trouble out there at third today. Haven't seen that much this year.
Really left that throw short. 5th error of the night on the Moo. It's not been a sparkling game defensively out of Fremont. Batter is Cole Yancey. He's 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts and a ground out to second. Kiuchi set at the belt and delivers the first one. Yancey takes over the outside corner, a fastball for strike one. Kiuchi, the fourth Fremont pitcher today. Dawson Linder threw 5 innings, gave up 2 hits and an unearned run. Stephen Boyd allowed an earned run in a third of an inning, then Kraus, then Kiuchi. The 1-strike pitch breaks inside ball 1. We're even at 1. We're in the top of the 8th. The Moo with a 6-2 lead on Pierre. Fremont gunning for the series sweep and trying to remain undefeated here at Moeller. They've won all 7 games at home thus far. 1-1 the count, runner at second. The pitch. And it hits the outside corner. Cole to strike at the knees. Count is 1-2. Yancey isn't so sure. He thought it was outside. Perez at second. Nobody out. Here in the top of the 8th. Kiuchi set at the letters. Check second. Delivers the 1-2. Fastball misses just outside. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. The Moo off tomorrow. Then they're back in action on Tuesday night as they host the Hastings Sodbusters. 7:05 first pitch. Our pregame coverage begins at 6:45 on FremontMoo.com. As the 2-2 pitch is sprayed foul and out of play to the right. Still 2-2. The game can also be heard on Big Dog. 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. KHUB Fremont. That's where you're hearing the game now. FremontMoo.com and Big Dog. We're in the top of the 8th. The Moo with a 6-2 lead. Runner goes on 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to short. Right at the shortstop Leaper, who has it. Throws first in time to retire Perez, who advances to third on the play, and he's there with 1 out in the top of the 8th.
And now up to bat for the Beer Trappers, number 16, Bennett Osborne, your beer batter. Remember, fans, if he strikes
batter is Bennett Osborne.
For the rest of the inning.
He's 1 for 2, walked his last time up. Also reached on an error by Leaper, the shortstop. Singled to left, but he was thrown out at second. First pitch to the right-hand batter. He reaches out for one, pokes a fly to center, push to his left, makes the catch. Perez tags at third. The throw home is late, and it's a sacrifice fly by Osborne to push it to 6-3. Fremont still leading, top of the 8th.
I mean, you can handle allowing a run there to trade it for an out, and that's how big Luke White's home run is. Instead of cutting it to 1, you cut it to 3.
And definitely a much lower level of urgency as this one is swung on by Cordes. Hit in the air to right center field, and over to his right is Morphew to make the catch to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, top of the order due. Push, Morphew, and Callahan. We have played 7.5, and your score, Moo 6 and Pierre 3.
Your radio home for the Fremont Moo is Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. Not only is Big Dog your home for the Moo this year, but keep it tuned to 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in news, sports, and entertainment. Big Dog is your home for local high school and college sports coverage, including Midland University's Warriors football. Plus, tune in all day long to Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in country music. So keep it tuned all day to Big Dog for the Fremont Moo and more.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained, Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family's certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Getting ready for the bottom of the 8th inning here at Moeller. Fremont 6 and Pierre 3. Top of the order due for the Moose, starting with Tyler Push, and they will face a new pitcher, right-hander Parker Lewis. Pitching in his first game for the Trappers, 5'10", 160, out of Central Methodist University. Just joined the team this week. Parker Lewis. Does anybody else remember the Fox show Parker Lewis Can't Lose? I remembered nothing about the show, but I remember the title. And Lewis will face Push, Morphew, and Callahan here in the bottom of the 8th inning with the Moo looking to get some more breathing room, leading 6-3. Push leads off. He's 1 for 4 tonight. He's struck out 3 times. He had an infield single in the second inning. Moo with a 6-3 lead. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Shadows starting to stretch all the way across the infield. Most of the path from the mound to the plate is in shadow. First pitch from Parker Lewis, and the right-hander misses upstairs, ball 1. Just the last couple of feet in front of the plate are in sunshine, everything else in shadow. The 1-ball pitch fouled off to the right, out of play by Tyler Push, and the count is even at 1-1. Then those shadows stretch from foul territory first base side up through the mound and out toward the shortstop, and then there's more shadow over the right side of the infield. The outfield almost entirely in sunshine. The 1-1. Push waits on a curveball, hits a fly short right. Osborne hustling in, but he'll have to play it on a bounce. And it's a leadoff single for Push. His 10th hit of the 10th hit of the day for the Moo. And there's a runner at first with nobody out. And the batter is Darian Morphew. Darian stretched his hitting streak to 15 games with an infield single his last time up. Also drew a walk, and he's reached on an error twice. Fremont 6-3, bottom of the 8th, 1 on, none out. Lewis's first one, a slider hard of the plate at the knees, called a strike, and the count is 0-1. Fremont trying to finish off the sweep here at Moeller. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Morphew waits on a curveball and takes upstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count to Darian Morphew. Callahan on deck. Now the set at the belt. Lewis checks first. Good lead by Push. And Lewis looks Push back to the bag. Outfield. Shading Morphew to pull a step or two. The 1-1 pitch. Darian swings and lofts a fly ball to left center field, fairly deep. Williams going back, and he'll play it off of the wall. To third is Push. They're going to try and score him. The relay from Cordes skips in and pushes out at the plate.
I wouldn't have sent him, but, I guess you can do that when you're up 3 in the bottom of the 8th.
Great relay by Cordes, the shortstop. Play goes 7-6-2 to retire Push with the terrific speed, but gunned down there. And now there's a runner at third with 1 out, and Austin Callahan stepping to the plate. Callahan 0 for 4, a strikeout looking his last time up. The infield in for the play at the plate. First one to Callahan is a curveball outside corner, called strike 1. 6-3 Moo, bottom of the 8th. Callahan 0 for 4 tonight. The 1-strike pitch. Callahan dribbles a foul to the right. Pitch in on his hands. Count is 0-2. Austin has a 6-game hitting streak that's on life support right now, but the infield's pulled in. Morphew, good speed at third. He gets credit for his second double of the year. The wind, the 0-2 pitch. Callahan takes 2 high from Lewis. Now 1-2. Love to get some more breathing room for the Moo going to the 9th, where they'll face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Lewis's curveball never curves, stays high. Ball 2, 2-2 the count. Outfield shading Callahan to pull. The 2-2 on the way from Lewis. That one stays high, and now it's full 3-2. Brock Reller on deck, and you don't want to hand the inning off to him if you're Pierre. 6-3 Moo, bottom of the 8th. One out, runner at third. Lewis steps back, winds and deals the 3-2. Callahan swings and misses on one up in the zone for strike 3.
Now batting for the Moo from
Big second out via strikeout.
Reller.
2 outs, and now Brock Reller will step to the plate, and the infield will back off with 2 down. Reller today is 1 for 3, a walk and a run scored his last time up. Righty to lefty, the wind. Lewis's first one is a curveball that hits the outside corner, strike 1. Lewis got some nice breaking stuff. Righty to lefty, the wind, the 1-strike pitch. Reller swings and misses on a curve down and into him, strike 2. Morphew at third, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th, the Moo with a 6-3 lead, looking to add. Lewis winds, delivers the 0-2. That's way outside. Lewis never had a handle on that one. Now 1-2. Again in the Trappers' 9th, it'll be McKenna, Williams, and Mast. The 1-2 pitch. Reller pokes this one fouling out of play to the left. Still 1-2. So the 9, 1, and 2 hitters due for the Trappers in the 9th. So a good spot to try and start a rally. The Moo hoping they've got a hill bigger than 3 runs to climb. 1-2 the count to Reller. Lewis delivers. Reller takes up and in. Ball 2, 2-2 the count. Luke White due next. He homered his last time up. Reller back in. Morphew at third, 2 outs. The 2-2 is way outside ball 3, and the count is full 3-2. Fremont with a run in the first, the second, the third, the 5th, and then 2 in the 7th off the White homer. Pierre single runs on the 4th, 6th, and 8th. 6-3 Moo, bottom of the 8th. The 3-2, and Reller swings and misses for strike 3. He's down on strikes, back-to-back strikeouts after the Morphew double and the throw out of push at the plate. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Fremont 3 outs away from the sweep of Pierre through 8. Moo 6, Pierre 3.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InsproINS.com on the web.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
We are in the top of the 9th inning. The Moo with a 6-3 lead on Pierre, and they have summoned Brendan Jones from the bullpen.
Pitching for the Moo from Midland University.
No record.
12, Brendan Joe.
ERA of 4.77. This is his 4th relief appearance of the year. He has thrown 5 2/3 innings, given up 11 hits, 3 runs all earned, walked 2, struck out 9. He last pitched Wednesday night in the loss to Hastings. He threw a scoreless inning, gave up a hit, struck out 1. And the Moo hoping to see that guy again here in the top of the 9th as McKenna will lead it off against Brendan Jones.
You have to feel confident the way this team fought against really one of the best pitchers they faced. They were able to throw him off his game. And hitting a homer off Clay Odenbach is not exactly the easiest task. So I believe should the score stay there, winning and losing pitchers are still McCollum on the losing side and Linder on the winning side.
You are correct, sir. Ready to go. Top of the 9th, 6-3 Moo. Thomas McKenna leads off. He's 0 for 3, and he swings at the first one, lines this one into center field. Back into his left is Bush to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out, though it was well struck here in the top of the 9th.
Tyler Push is in terms of his center fielding abilities, speed is his top asset. And there are a few things you want more out of your center fielder to be than blazingly fast. And he makes any ball look playable.
1 out, no one on. The batter is Richie Williams, right-hand batter. Williams 0 for 2 plus 2 walks. And first pitch to him from Jones is up and in, ball 1. He's alternated walks and strikeouts in his 4 plate appearances. 1 out, no one on. Jones winds and delivers the 1-0, and that's a fastball upstairs, 2-0.
So assuming the score holds, what can you gauge out of this team this weekend? What did this weekend tell you?
Great offense, pretty good pitching. 2-0 the count. The pitch fouled straight back now, 2-1.
Want to know what it told me?
What?
This is a resilient group of guys. The way they lost in those 2 games in Hastings, both in exceedingly brutal fashion, and to come back and shake it off and be 2 outs away from sweeping Pierre.
Pretty notable is the 2-1, a swing and a miss for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Moo. The Moo, a strike and 2 outs away from a sweep. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. The changeup gets him swinging. And now Fremont 1 out away from the sweep.
Just got to love the resiliency. And the arms, especially today, have been great.
One more out until we have another Fremont.
No doubt about it. Fremont allowing just 1 earned run today. They lead 6-3, top of the 9th. Eric Mass, the batter. He's 0 for 3. Lefty hitter takes a first pitch fastball inside corner. Cold strike 0-1. Mass drew a walk his last time up. He's also struck out, reached on an error, and grounded to first. The wind by Jones. The righty's 1-strike pitch. And that changeup misses just outside, 1-1. The Moo on the verge of moving to 14-3 on the year. Now the right-hander Jones winds and deals the 1-1. That's a fastball swung on and missed for strike 2. Now 1-2 to Mass. And the Moo 1 strike away from polishing off the Trappers. 6-3 Fremont, top of the 9th. 2 outs, no one on. Jones in line for his first save if he can reel this one in. The wind and the 1-2. And that's taken over the inside corner. Cold strike 3. And the Fremont Moo have swept the Pierre Trappers. They finished the sweep with a 6-3 victory tonight over the Trappers at Moeller Field.
Resilient, confident, winning baseball. Another 3-game sweep in the books, and these home fans have yet to go home unhappy this season.
Yeah, their boys have won every single game they've played here. Now 8 in a row won by the Moo at historic Moeller Field, and they win this one tonight by a final score of 6-3. Our post-game show brought to you by Morningside Storage will be up after this here on FremontMoo.com and Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Back with you from historic Moeller Field in Fremont, where the Moo polish off the 3-game sweep and rebound from the back-to-back losses at Hastings to sweep 3 straight from Pierre. This one a little more hard-fought than the first 2, but the Moo win it by a final score of 6-3. And this is the post-game show brought to you by Morningside Storage. Storage units, so nice, it feels like home. Call 402-317-9261 for indoor or outdoor storage. The Moo took control early with single runs in the first, second, and third innings. Pierre put up a run in the fourth. The Moo answered with 1 in the fifth, and Pierre 1 in the sixth. That cut it to 4-2. And then in the seventh inning, a 2-run home run by Luke White pushed it to 6-2 Moo. An unearned run in the eighth made it 6-3 Fremont, and that's our final score here tonight. Totals in this one for Pierre, 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors, and they left 8 on. For Fremont, 6 runs, 11 hits, 5 errors, and 10 left on. The winning pitcher, Dawson Linder, now 3-0. In 5 innings tonight, he gave up 2 hits, 1 unearned run, walked 3 and struck out 8. The loss to Nick McCollum, now 1-1, and he didn't pitch badly. In 5 innings, he gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, walked 2 and struck out 5. The save, the first of the year, to Brendan Jones. He pitched a 1-2-3 ninth and struck out 2 of the 3 he faced. Leading hitters in the game for Pierre, Reinhardt, their catcher, ended up 2 for 4 with a single and a double. And Osborne, their right fielder, with a pair of runs batted in. Meanwhile, for the Moo, what do you know? Another great game out of Augie Rasmussen. He ends up 3 for 4 with his second home run of the year, a solo shot in the second inning. Also, Luke White was 2 for 4 with a pair of runs batted in, both RBI coming on his 2-run home run in the 7th, and 2 hits each for Tyler Push and Darian Morphew. Time of the game, 2 hours, 44 minutes. 199 patrons came to see it with the win. The Moo continue on in first place in the Clark division. They are now 14-3, and the loss drops Pierre to 6-9. Again, your final score tonight, Fremont 6 and Pierre 3. Let's take one more check at the Nebraska Lottery scoreboard. The Nebraska Lottery reminds you that Wednesday night's Powerball jackpot is $31 million. The Nebraska Lottery, why wait to win? So the Moo came into this game with a 1.5 game lead in first in the Clark division. And Spearfish looks like they're going to stay within a 1.5 games of the Moo as the Sasquatch have come back to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning on Canyon County. Sasquatch with a 10-5 lead over the Spuds. Again, that game bottom of the 8th inning up in South Dakota. Top of the 8th in Casper, and Mining City is hammering the Horseheads 11-5. They're in the bottom of the 6th inning at Duncan Field, Western Nebraska. Looks like they're going to gain revenge on Hastings after the Sodbusters dropped them last night, as Western leads Hastings 9-2. Sioux Falls has surged back. The Sunfish have taken a 6-5 lead on Souris Valley. That game is in the bottom of the 6th. And in the bottom of the 4th inning, up in Grand Forks, Badlands a 6-2 lead on Wheat City. But the Moo keep rolling. They stay undefeated at home, and they defeat the Pierre Trappers by a final score of 6-3 tonight at Moeller Field. They are now 14-3 on the year, and the Moo still lead the Clark by a 1.5 games over Spearfish. Assuming the Sasquatch hold on to win that game, the lead will stay a 1.5 games, and then a 2-game lead on Western Nebraska. So Fremont keeps rolling and continues to dominate here at historic Moeller Field, as this 5-game homestand rolls along. Moo will have games on Tuesday and Wednesday against the Sodbusters. The only team to beat the Moo thus far this year, but Fremont has won more than they've lost against the Sodbusters, and they'll look for revenge for those 2 road losses in games Tuesday and Wednesday here at Moeller Field, 7:05 first pitch, and we hope that you join us for both of them, either at the ballpark or on FremontMoo.com or Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. My thanks to Zach Berman for all of his help throughout the broadcast. Most of all, my thanks to you for spending a part of your Sunday night with us. Good news from historic Moeller Field in Fremont. The Moo polish off a 3-game sweep of the Pierre Trappers as Fremont wins it by a final score of 6-3. And until Tuesday night, when we have pregame coverage at 6:45, ahead of a 7:05 first pitch between the Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters, this is Nate Rohr saying thanks for listening. Good night from historic Moeller Field. Trappers.
This has been Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog 1340 AM and 98.9 FM and on FremontMoo.com. For schedule and ticket information, visit FremontMoo.com. Fremont Moo Baseball, it's a hit.
This is Nate Rohr saying thanks for listening. Good night from historic Moeller Field. Trappers.
This has been Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog 1340 AM.